Welcome. You've come from a land of boredom, seeking respite. You've come to the right place. The key you seek is near. Now, brace yourselves. Your treasure awaits. And these boys' journeys have just begun.
I can't believe it. After all this time, after everything they've been through together, Princess Celestia and Rainbow Dash still aren't together.
What?
I mean, think about it. Rainbow Dash with her boldness, her speed, her absolute loyalty.
Her charisma.
And then there's Celestia, the embodiment of wisdom and grace, always carrying the way of Equestria on her wings.
Yep.
They balance each other out so perfectly, don't they? Rainbow's fiery spirit could bring some much-needed excitement to Celestia's centuries-old life, and Celestia's calm, collected nature could help Rainbow ground her wild impulses. It just makes so much sense. It's like they're two sides of the same coin, destined to bring out the best in each other, my dude. But instead, here I am, watching from the sidelines, hoping for something that might never happen. It's disheartening. It's like when you root for your favorite hero and you just know they're meant to be with someone, but the story keeps pushing them apart. Maybe it's not meant to be, but that doesn't make it any less painful to watch. I guess that's the thing about love. It doesn't always follow the path you want it to. But even so, I'll keep hoping. Keep wishing.
All right, so I'm pretty sure you're aware of Princess Celestia being portrayed as a tyrant, an near-natural, and God forbid, a molester.
It's a version of Equestria where Princess Celestia and Rainbow Dash are together, and they're the happiest they've ever been. And all I've got is a free churro.
Ow. 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 Ow.
I'm gonna break Brent's arm again. Yeah, okay, that was really long-winded.
Dude, who is Celestia?
Yo, yeah, it's Princess Celestia, dude.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I do remember that because have you seen that one video where it's like, it's all it's like a voice actor panel, and there is like this thing that goes up and is like, now I know you're aware of the story. Are you aware of the darker side where Princess Celestia has been accused of grooming and God forbid rape? That's an exact quote, by the way.
Oh my God, God forbid.
And God forbid, stop me if I'm wrong, Lord and Savior.
Lore Masters.
I believe it's rape. I'm gonna have to censor that.
Okay.
First 2 minutes, I gotta censor.
All right, yeah, guys, welcome to Player vs. Player Podcast. I'm Jacob. This is Grant.
Yes.
All right, Grant, you made a game. Let's just say like, what's your dream game that you always wish, like a Sonic ripoff or something? You're a game developer in this scenario.
Dude, honestly, if I were to make a game, the first game I would make is like a point and click.
Okay.
Like a classic, like 90s point and click adventure.
Hell, those can be pretty scary too, like immersive and all that.
Yeah.
But what? Okay, so you're in the
that.
scenario where you're at Comic-Con at a table. What would a fan need to come up and say to you for you to change the lore out of spite? Like, you know, like
I see what you're saying.
The My Little Pony person, I'd be like, Princess Celestia is dead now, actually. Or like, you know, like, yeah.
So I feel like it depends. Because I feel like if it was is this a big game or is this like how many people on Steam bought it?
You have loyal fans. Like it's like Mouse Quest 3 or something like.
Yeah,
you know, like,
I mean I got a table at Comic-Con.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Yeah,
30 minutes at Comic-Con.
Yeah, I feel like if it was a lot of people saying the same thing, I would be more inclined. But you're saying one person says one thing. Okay.
Yeah.
It would have to be, let's say I have 3 characters. I have Grunt, I have Jukub, and I have Ratskin Johnson.
Okay. Is Ratskin Johnson the villain?
He's the villain.
Okay,
he's the villain. And this fan comes in and he's wearing a thong.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
He's wearing a thong. But other than that, the costume's like perfect to Ratskin Johnson. He has all the lore down correctly. And he's explaining his love for it to me as I'm signing Ratskin Johnson's hat that he 3D printed. And so I'm pretty impressed. But then I asked him, I'm like, what's up with the thong? Are we doing like a half and half thing? And he's like, no, the pixels in the game, I know for a fact he's wearing a thong. And then I go, no, it's underwear on the outside of pants. It's like a Superman thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like, no, it's a thong. And I go, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Not a thong.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, then I would change it.
Okay, then he turns around to the audience. Everyone on this side of the room, thong. Everyone on that side of the room, no thong. And then everyone goes to the side of the room with thong, and you realize you made a mistake in your game.
I've made a major mistake.
How do you...
Dude, like all of a sudden someone comes up with a big award. The Drag Queen Representation Award goes to Grant Elton for Rat Johnson.
Rat Johnson.
Oh, what?
Freaking like Rat Johnson is like a dirty, gross,
disgusting. Like it's literally just a rat that like wears a suit. And it's like, that's the whole shindig of it. Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, guys, I had no idea where that Comic-Con thing was going, but guys, we're here. PvP podcast. We're back.
Well,
coming right back at you in your faces.
Right in your face in 3D.
3D. Eventually.
Dude, we have a lot of eventually. Dude,
Eventually.
liquid PvP, whatever the other bit was.
Soon you'll inject it right in your veins, or is that a Game Grumps thing?
It's a Game Grumps.
Okay,
I stole that. I'm sorry.
No. It's cool because Game Grumps is lame now. I think they got canceled 7 times over.
Dude, they've been canceled a lot. I remember at least like 2 of them. I think the last thing that I watched was the Cold Ones did an interview with Ego Raptor. That was like the last thing that I watched of them. Yeah.
Dude,
I remember when. Sorry, not to interrupt.
No, you're good.
Last
you're
thing
good.
about Ego Raptor.
Yeah.
I remember because you remember when he used to be the Sega PR rep.
No, I don't. You used to be a Sega PR rep?
Well, I don't know if that's the word for it, but basically he did a bunch of like promotional stuff. He was at every single event, and apparently it wasn't them just inviting him. He was actually like hired on as like the person to like represent.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And this was something he was talking about during that podcast, and he was fired from it because everyone, there were a bunch of people that emailed Sega and they were like he fucking hates the games. So they were like, oh. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Well, see, I thought of Ego Raptor, and then I thought of Pro Jared.
Dude, fuck
Did you see that he was in the news again?
Dude, for what?
Literally, it's weird. I swear he sent this question to himself, but on Instagram stories, someone sent him a question. It's like, is it true you sleep with your fans? And he's like, yes, and I do it again. Like, he's not canceled, and then he had like,
Dude, bro.
Like, okay, and then I was like, if you guys remember, like Moist Critical like took down his Pro Jared video because he's like, sorry, Pro Jared, I saw the apology, you're based.
Dude,
like it's like he's not based.
He's not based at all, dude. Yeah. What he re-uploads it? Like, just the same video.
Yeah, it should be. Honestly,
yeah. Dude,
Pro Jared's so weird.
There's so many YouTubers that I've watched that have been like called out or whatever.
Dude, yeah, dude, do you expect a completionist? Crap?
Dude, no, but fuck that guy, dude.
Fuck that guy. So freaking weird.
Yeah, that whole thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, okay, just imagine that we did a big charity. What charity would we give to as the Player vs. Player podcast?
I think we would probably do like an animal thing.
Yeah, I like that. I like
animals
that.
are bad, you know.
Yeah. They So we do an animal thing, and we do it for 10 years, and for 9 of those years, we get the money, and then we just like let it sit. Like, yeah, we didn't take it, but like, come on, dude.
Yeah, why are you sitting on that? Yeah.
It's like, why is it just chilling there?
Yeah.
My personal theory is that it was just supposed to sit there until a point where, I don't know, maybe there's some like legal thing where it's like, oh, if it sits for however long, it doesn't, you know how like, let's say Rat Johnson killed someone in real life 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And they don't catch him for 25 years.
Yep.
Well, I'll put the word up of what it is, but essentially it becomes null and void.
Yeah, like they can't arrest him for that crime.
Yeah, because it's like it's not the same guy anymore, or whatever the theory is with it.
Yep.
Maybe it's that way with the money, where it's like, oh, it's been sitting there for so long, you no longer owe the money. So then there's no more records of it or anything like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
See that.
That's just a personal theory. Who else has been canceled? JonTron.
Yeah, cancel update, guys. Okay.
I don't agree with the JonTron one personally, guys. I do think the races should be pure.
Dude, yeah, JonTron. I don't know. His videos don't hit the same, do they?
I haven't watched them in so long.
Yeah. It's like he's gone, and then when he's back, I'm like, I guess I'll watch that when I'm in a JonTron mood.
Right.
Down the line, yeah.
Yeah, like I will always look back at his nuts and bolts video fondly. That's like the one. That's probably the one YouTube video I've rewatched the most times.
Oh yeah.
Let's see who else has been.
You can't forget that he likes Banjo-Kazooie. He's like kind of like I react to random BuzzFeed videos.
Yo, I hate that shit so much now. What new YouTubers have become? Fuck iDubbbz, dude. What is all this shit? I know I know the peanut thing was a while ago, but to go from fuck this guy, fuck this little bitch, to a couple years later he goes, don't make fun of me,
dude. I listened to like a 3-hour video on iDubbbz. It's crazy. Yeah, like he has a podcast on his channel I didn't even know existed.
Wow.
It's like. They just like cope for an hour to each other. Like it's like just some coping.
Dude. Oh man.
Yeah.
Bro, bouncing off of that too though. Talking about podcasts that are not good. Dude, I tried so hard listening to the what was it, the official podcast?
Dude, yeah.
Dude, I hated it. First off, I don't know why it's on Charlie's channel.
Yeah, he even quit, didn't he?
Yeah, he's like, apparently he's no longer in it anymore.
Yeah.
I only watched it before he quit.
Yep.
I didn't watch it for like months before.
I watched it for when they covered Boogie and Dr. Disrespect in one episode. I watched that one.
Yeah, I think I watched that one.
Yeah. I mean, you can keep popping off because I think,
Well, it's literally just like the two guys, and I know I don't know their names. I recognize their voices from like random videos I've seen on the internet.
I know the names, yeah. It's like Jackson, Andrew, and then this one dude, Kaya, who just sits in the corner. And then he literally like puts on these like the randomest like he goes on rants, dude. Like there was this one conversation they're having about this like I don't know, this couple. Like this is random couple that I think maybe had different views than what is accepted in California. Right. And then he's like, oh, this one chick, her vagina's probably stretched out from being banged by multiple men and the cum is all over her. And then you just see like Charlie and Andrew and Jackson, they're just all like ignoring him. And he's just like ranting. It's like, dude, what the frick?
Dude, so how many, is that 4 people?
Yeah, it's 4 people. Yeah,
I don't understand. I can see 3 at the most. Like we do 2 and a guest, or just 2. 4, you're just talking over each other at that point. Everyone's trying to make a point, but at least 2 people don't care about the other 2 people. It's like, oh, dude, no,
for real.
But yeah, they just ran. Charlie doesn't talk, and it's very boring.
Yeah. Also, the H3 podcast, I think that's pretty bad too nowadays.
I haven't listened to them in a very long time.
Yeah, no, it's like it's so full of drama. And then I went to the H3 Reddit. I'm like, is Ethan funny? And I got banned in literally like 10 seconds. I'm like, so good because he had Howie Mandel on, and then showed Howie Mandel like 2 Girls, 1 Cup, and then like. Howie's like, I actually have this other celebrity, and I'm going to do a podcast show with them. And he's like, wait, Howie, I'm not funny? Am I not funny, Howie? And then and then there's many other instances where he's just like a dick to his crew. I'm like, dude, what the frick?
I just remember seeing that one. It was like a clip. I think it was Bill Burr that he had on.
Oh, yeah.
Where he was just like, not even just roasting him. He was like opening up like exactly what was happening in the episode. Just just explaining like, well, you're doing this and this, and like obviously you don't enjoy talking to me, and he was just like.
I think like a rough example from that was like Ethan going, "Oh, you have a sister," and Bill Burr's like, "Do you care about my sister? Why, you should research that or something like that." It's like something along those lines, or some family member. Oh, you have brothers, siblings. Anyway, but
okay, next one. Or did you want to keep going with that?
I was gonna flip it to good podcasts that I listen to.
Oh, okay. The one last thing we should talk about, and then good ones. Dude, what do you think about all of the crazy Mr. Beast stuff, dude? That shit's going crazy.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Ava stuff.
Well, so let's give a little checkpoint. So there's the Ava stuff. There is what was the first video? Oh, yeah, there's the faking.
Okay, I did watch that faking.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast was running a scam video by a previous employee. Basically, what Mr. Beast did Okay, there's like two things I remember from that video.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like when they were shipping out like mail, they're like 24-hour mailing stream, and Mr. Beast would be like, "Hey, in the next 10 minutes, if you donate, I'll put random $10,000 cash in one of these boxes."
Yeah, it was like money.
Yeah. So then like him saying that is illegal, so it's like a technicality. I wasn't too offended by that one. And then like the second one was like Nolan on a live stream clearly signs Mr. Beast.
Yeah, that one kind of bugged me.
That one bothered me.
Like, because I mean, do you have any Mr. Beast swag aside from all the
Fortnite skin? Oh, yeah. I have a Fortnite skin. That's where my Mr. Beast support ends. Okay. Oh, I didn't buy a Feastable at Walmart yesterday.
Oh, really?
No, I forgot.
We have to go back. We got guys. We'll be right back.
Wait, cards, and we're just like. Yeah.
Wait, that's another controversy because so he had the original chocolate bar, and then he made the newer, updated version because people didn't like the first one.
Yep.
And the second one is very similar to the Hershey recipe, but he was in his advertisement for it. He was saying how it was healthy. But it's not. That one, I'm like,
okay.
I mean, I guess it's kind of false advertising, but I'm not really like, ooh.
Yeah, same. I guess, yeah. I mean, have you seen the one where like someone rates his first Feastable bar and then gives it like a 6 out of 10 or something? And
yeah.
Mr. Beast is like, I'm gonna flip this table.
It's like really butthurt about it. Dude, same with the Gordon Ramsay one where he like tries fancy chocolate and then he tries the Feastable and he's like, the fancy one's better. It's like you can't have people rating it like that. Keith Lee, the TikTok guy, tried it and he was like,
Yep.
Like, man, well, you can't charge $2.50 for a freaking chocolate bar.
No,
dude.
you can't. No.
Yeah, if also, it was $1, I'd give it a pass.
I mean, do you know anybody who's like buying chocolate bars? No, I buy a Snickers and then you know I eat it. I'm good, but. Who buys Hershey's king size, puts in their cabinet, and then like, I'm going to munch on a treat.
Right, let me get one little square and save the rest for later.
That's freaking weird to me. I guess people who do that melt it in like a microwave bowl. And then
or if it's like, if it's like a bakery thing.
So I guess that's probably an aspect he wants is people use Feastables for cooking, probably.
I could see that, but the way he's eating in the video is just kind of like takes a bite out of it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then there's the second. Did you watch the second video?
Oh, okay, yeah. So then I didn't watch the second one, but yeah, the Ava stuff is weird.
Oh yeah, going back to the Ava stuff.
Yep. Because basically for a while, all the Ava stuff was coming out was like on Snapchat. It was so convoluted. The victim was like, I don't blame Ava at all, but here's some really weird text.
Nothing happened. You're all a bunch of bitches.
Yeah,
5 minutes later, I'm sorry for what I said.
Yeah. And like Ava was just sending like really sus Snapchats to children fans. That's like all the context I need to go sus.
Yeah.
But then that wasn't enough for some people.
Yeah.
And then like I think the victim came out and like here's some more messages that really just show Ava not being a good person, and then that is when she got canceled.
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, what do you think about the lolly stuff? Because there was one video for those of you guys that don't know.
Yeah,
it's an older Mr. Beast video where it's in Chris's apartment, and there's a picture of art by an artist called Shadman.
Okay, yep, I know who Shadman
is. And he's known, I guess, for making lolly art. Like he drew Daphne Keene, you know, the little girl in Logan.
Yeah,
he drew her like giving Hugh Jackman head, and this was like when she was like 12 at the time. And her Daphne Keene's agency actually had to reach out to Shadman. And it was like, you're either gonna take that down or we're gonna sue you.
You know the artist who was on Sleepy Cabin?
I have seen that clip. And from what I've seen, and it's really funny looking at the Sleepy Cabin clip. Because he's like, I got kicked out of college, and they said I was a monster. He never says why he was kicked out of college, but he's like, everyone said I was a disgrace and a monster. And of course, you know, like if a friend came up to me and I didn't know what they were doing, and they were like, I got kicked out, and they called me a monster. Of course, I'd be like, whoa, dude, what the frick? But yeah, that's crazy.
He's supposed to be in jail for assault too for like 2 years. He's out.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's
so
crazy.
For assault, not even like the weird stuff he draws.
Yeah, not even that.
Yeah.
Oh, that and Keemstar's daughter. He drew her when she was like 8.
Freaking gross. Unfortunately, I have seen one of his art where it was like,
Is it the fidget spinner one?
no, it's Mrs. Incredible with a fat ass.
Oh. I mean, I guess that's an adult.
Yeah. I mean, it's an adult, so I mean, yeah.
You're like, this is incredible. Nice. As a kid. Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, that was like a long time ago or whatever.
Yeah. And there's the clip where I guess Jimmy looks up at it, and then that's like it. That's the whole thing.
And then now we go to what's the guy's name? Delaware.
Yeah.
So
yes.
I guess this one dude named Delaware, and it's a joke because he's banned from Delaware.
Yes. Which is apparently not the case because
his brother is defending
Jake
him
the Viking.
Yeah, some
is
freaking
his brother.
Yeah.
Or no, it's his sister's. It's a stepbrother. It's his sister's husband.
Okay.
And apparently Delaware was arrested for SO of a child under the age of 11. And there's recorded audio.
Oh, yeah, he groomed the kid, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
And apparently there's recorded audio of them talking about trying to take off his record, which I don't think you can do that. So it's like...
Yeah, what the frick?
Yeah. But yeah, super frick, dude. So
yeah,
dude does that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I just want to, like, supposedly when he, like, worked at Mr. Beast, like, they went to, like, Ava's room and, like, maybe someone else's, and then... It was like, hey, do you know what Lolly is? It's so funny. Look at our Discord group. It's a Lolly group. Like, supposedly, like, they had, like, a Discord server with the Lollies. I don't understand it. Like,
dude, the Great Cleansing. Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't know.
They had two of the 15-year-olds. One was the Lava GS, which was the one that was like, nothing happened.
Okay.
That person and one other person were assigned to do the Great Cleansing, which was going through Discord and deleting a whole bunch of, I guess you can type in words and then it'll show you every post that has that word in it.
Okay.
So I don't think it was confirmed what words they were using, but all like, I guess if you went on there, if you use like there's that website where you can go back in time. It's like the back in time machine.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Time machine or whatever.
Yeah. Apparently if you use that, if you type in lolly and like minor, stuff doesn't pop up. So that part is just a theory to it.
Okay.
But the Great Cleansing is a thing. The lava person confirmed that.
Okay, yeah. Interesting.
But they were like, no, it was only to clear out the F word. I'm like, yeah, okay, dude.
Dude, Mr. Beast is sus.
Dude, yeah. So, okay, sorry. Last thing. The thing that bugged me the most, dude, is the freaking, there were apparently a bunch of Mr. Beast's friends are in videos. Dude, that's so unfair. Like there's one where this, oh no, Jason got out first. Here's a Lambo. Yeah. He was like an editor.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, it was famous because like the one dude, Mac, who, that was when I realized Mr. Beast was just using his friends. Like, the guy Mac with the umbrella cookie. He always gets screwed over. I hope he redeems himself. Like, supposedly he moved to the Mr. Beast location, moved to a mansion, and then showed up in that first video. And it's like,
come on, dude.
Yeah. But I definitely don't think, like sometimes Mr. Beast is like, if you subscribe, I'll find a random fan. I don't believe that anymore.
No,
it's
definitely
gone. Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing with those, like when we watch TV as kids, where it's like, come to the Nickelodeon studio to watch Drake and Josh live being recorded. It's like, I don't think that was ever a thing. Like, I really doubt that. It was probably because, obviously
you
they
have
were
kids like talking throughout the,
Yeah, I'm sure if anything, it was some producer's kid or whatever. It just got you to watch the show or do something. I really doubt that was a thing.
Yep.
But yeah, I guess last thing to that though, does it affect you watching Mr. Beast? Are you tuning into the newest videos?
I'll probably tune into the newest videos. Yep.
Yeah.
It's just too good for when I'm eating something and need to put something on.
It's good like background stuff. Yeah. Because I think the biggest takeaway from it is I don't think there's not really anything that's like, whoa, Jimmy's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
There are definitely iffy things like hiring Delaware on. I definitely think that's something he should address.
Yeah, so weird. Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, he took care of the Ava thing. I guess that's still being investigated.
Yep.
As long as action happens and he's like, okay, these are the following things I'm going to be doing to change things up, then I would see that as like, all right, cool.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just there just needs to be some employment changes in the company.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Has he addressed anything, or is he doing the Cody Ko route, which that's
Going the Cody Ko route. Yeah, he only addressed Ava, and then everything else was just...
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Dude, my little brother watched Cody Ko, and then
Yeah.
Cody Ko got canceled.
Dude.
Yeah, it's
I
funny.
love that guy.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm a feminist, and I'm like,
Yeah.
nope.
God, that's so great.
Freaking dang, yeah. But guys,
Guys,
it's
catch our
crazy out there.
streams on Kick coming soon.
Yeah. Dude, and that's another big thing is like the one Catch a Predator dude. Have you seen like clips from that?
Oh, the guy that's like in
Yeah.
the streets, just like walking around and
Well,
finds predators.
He does crazy stuff with the predators where like
Yeah, like beats the shit out of him, right?
I don't think he can touch them. But,
Oh,
like
I'm thinking
what he'll
something else
do is like he's like, all right, there's their car. He'll pull up an exact replica, move their car, and beat the frick out of the replica.
Oh.
And then like so then the pedophile is trying to escape them.
Yeah.
Goes to the car and is like, I can't leave. My car's beat up. But in reality, the pedophile could still leave, but they want to make a content. So they do like advanced stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or they're like, if you want to, like for one pedophile, they're like, oh, do the cinnamon challenge. And then he like crushed
Yeah.
it. Like he did it like flawlessly.
Dude.
And they're like, oh my God.
Oh wait, no, I
Yeah.
have seen that guy. Wasn't there one?
He has like
where they had
anger
to play
issues
a
and it's
game or
really
something?
weird.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, that is crazy. Have you seen?
I can only watch so much of it before I'm like, what? Ugh,
No, it's
gross.
same. Because
Yeah.
it's like to one part, you're like, yeah, fuck that guy. But there is like a
Yep.
tiny part in the back of my head where I'm like, oh, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, yeah, it's like watching the actual Catch a Predator show with Chris Hansen. It's like I can only watch like one episode and then I'm like, it's enough for me.
Yeah. Well, there's the
Yeah.
new To Catch a Predator show. Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't. No.
Well, that one's really funny because, in the original show, the predator comes to the house and
Yep.
then, if they talk, they talk. But if they leave, they get arrested and they take them away.
Yep.
In the new one, like there was this one guy that walked into the house. He was like, oh, nope. And then he walked out. The cops caught him and then literally sat him in front of Chris Hansen and was like, talk to him. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, yeah. He's just like sitting there like, hey.
I knew you'd be back.
Yeah. Yeah, or you could take the fifth or whatever, plead the fifth.
Right. Yeah, I
yeah.
guess you could just not talk.
Yeah.
Just be like, yeah.
My
Wouldn't make for good
producers will
TV.
shank you if you don't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, what are some, enough of the bad
Dude,
YouTube
enough about like
channels.
cancellations,
Yeah,
drama.
all that crap, guys.
Where are we in
yes.
California? No.
Yeah,
This is a My
screw
Little Pony
that.
show.
Is this the first 5 minutes of Blink Twice? No.
No. But speaking of Blink Twice, Grant, we should talk about our weeks.
Our weeks.
Yo,
Wait,
transition
actually-
here maybe. I
Well,
don't
you were
know
going
yet.
to say good podcasts, though. What are some good podcasts?
Oh, I was going to say Snark Tank is good.
Oh,
'cause-
okay. I've
okay.
listened to that.
Okay, like Super Mega Show and Snark Tank, that's the ones I listen to.
Hell yeah.
Snark Tank, they like do 2 episodes a week. And when I listen to H3 podcasts, they're like, oh, don't say that. You might get canceled. They just are hanging out and just bullshitting.
Dude,
Which there's
yeah,
value
yeah.
in that, you know?
I like that. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Because, I can't stand it. Like, I understand censoring yourself to the point of like, I probably shouldn't say the N word on camera.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Not that I would in general.
No.
But,
yeah.
like, actually being able to be yourself. I feel like I'm watching a person versus watching, like,
Yeah.
the someone show,
Yep. And then I also was watching Creepcast, which is God tier. That's a
Dude.
Meat Canyon and like this guy named Wendigoon.
Yeah,
who
that
I
one's
think
really
is on
good.
Red Threads, which is also on Moist Critical's channel.
Oh.
I don't know. I
Everyone's got 20 podcasts nowadays.
But ours is the best. Thanks for listening to
Yes,
this one,
guys, thank you for listening to this one.
Yep.
But speaking of, the only 2 podcasts that I listen to is the Super Mega Show.
Yep, that's
Love
a good
that
one. Yep.
And
See, I wish their episodes were a little longer, but they crank them
yeah,
out every
I
week.
agree.
So,
I subscribe to the Patreon, so that way I get the like
Oh.
extra little 16-minute episode.
Okay.
Or whatever. There was so kind of a spoiler for their Patreon, I guess. They have like 20 some odd episodes out right now.
Yeah.
And all the Super Mega Junior shows are like 16 minutes, but there's one that's like 2 hours and 50 minutes, and it's literally just called Star Wars Episode 5: A New Hope. And like the whole bit is they're just talking normally. They're like, quick, cut to Star Wars Episode 5, and then it just starts playing the entire movie.
Oh, I see.
Like, it's so great. But other
Yeah.
than that, Cream Crew, which is Meat Canyon and Flash Gets, who you might know.
Okay.
Even if you don't know the name, we've all seen Racist Mario.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's those guys.
Okay, and
and that's a really funny one because that's another one where it's like no holds barred.
Was it you tell me yesterday or Jory who said that they watched that and then got really into Warhammer because they talk about Warhammer a lot on that show? Maybe?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Okay.
Because in the Cream Crew show, they talk about Warhammer like a shit ton.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of getting into where I'm like, I've been like looking up sets to buy and
dude, it's crazy.
And all that. Yeah.
I went to like a card shop and it's like one figure, like a legendary princess figure. It's like a normal like whatever size, and it was like $80. I'm like,
holy
Christ,
jeez.
Yeah, but you know, it's a commander or whatever. I don't know what.
Yeah.
But yeah, craziness.
Think about the power.
Yeah.
Speaking of games.
Speaking of games and weeks and everything.
What kind of games have you been playing, dude? Stellar Blade?
Dude,
Black Myth Wukong?
No, Black Myth Wukong. Guys, I have not played Black Myth Wukong. I can tell you what the game needs to make it a 10 out of 10 game. I have not touched it, by the way.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Supposedly, do you know the myth of Sun Wukong?
Oh, dude, I love that. It's what Dragon Ball is based off of.
Oh, yeah.
The Monkey King.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. But do you know like the Monkey King's personality? He's supposed to be like...
Yeah, he's like a jackass.
He's literally supposed to be like king of smelling his own farts and loving it. Like he's like, I'm a trickster guy. But this new game, he never talks, I guess, like ever.
Really?
And like, don't you want your Wukong game for the Monkey King to be talking bullshit on his enemies, you know? Like,
it's because they're going for this seriousness to it.
Yeah, it's Souls games ruin game.
Yeah. But wouldn't that be kind of fun having a Soulsborne game, but the person you're playing as is like a smart ass? Like he's the only little bit of humor in the world.
Yeah.
Not like 10 out of 10 like Bubsy levels, but like just a little bit here and there.
Yep. Dude. That's why Kid Icarus Uprising was God tier, because it's an adventure with wisecracking and protagonist.
The first Soulsborne game. Wait, actually, what came out? What came out first? When did the first Dark Souls came out? I guess.
Oh, that's like 2000.
Was that
5 or something? I don't know.
Oh, was that on PS2?
I think it would.
Or no,
Demon Souls might have been
PS3.
It might have been PS3.
Okay. So it would have been around the same time, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of crazy, dude. Dude, oh man, I would kill for a Kid Icarus Uprising remake,
for real,
or a sequel or anything, dude.
Dark Souls was released in 2011.
11. Wait, so when was Kid Icarus Uprising released? The first Kid Icarus.
There's no game like Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus is so good though.
Dude, yeah.
It's like you can like do a scale of difficulty, and then all the enemies' moves like increase.
Yep.
2012. So a year later.
Okay.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like, you know, the Soulsification of games. Like, you know, Wukong, it's like Stellar Blade, and Stellar Blade is also like FromSoft games where
there's so many now.
Yeah. And then it's Souls games are different. Like, you know, you can select your weapon equipment and then customize that. But then these Wukongs or Stellar Blade, it's like, here's the fighting mechanics.
Weapon you get.
Yeah. Was it like that with Jedi Fallen Order too, maybe a little bit?
You can change up your fighting style, but that's it's a lightsaber regardless. But you can get like a gun and lightsaber combo.
Yep.
That's kind of yeah.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, so that's just me talking about Wukong or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, they're all kind of rip-offs of Another Crab's Treasure. So.
Yeah, true. Another Crab's Treasure.
How far did you get in that one?
I beat the Queen Crab.
You're farther than I got.
Okay, I beat the Queen Crab basically in the ruined castle.
Okay.
And then I stopped playing because I thought the level design sucked.
Yeah. I was not a big fan
I was lost in there for forever, but I don't know.
Well, it's all like, it's at the bottom of the ocean, so it's a lot of flat terrain.
No, then there's a highway. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
sorry to interrupt.
That's as far as I got, where it's just a big old fat, flat, freaking piece of sand.
Yep.
It's like a couple little hills here and there. I did some bosses. I did the one executioner boss or whatever, where it like...
Oh, like a guillotine thing?
Yeah.
Huh. I think you got farther than me, honestly.
Oh, did I? It's been a hot minute since I played
Because
it.
like you beat the queen, and then there's like a road, and then there's a roadblock you have to like go around.
Oh.
I stopped on that going around part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah. I don't think you're missing that much.
Okay, yeah. It's yeah.
Yeah, there's just a lot of Soulsborne games. How do they, Jacob, as a Soulsborne fan, how do they stick out from the rest? What makes you want to jump into it in this mass array of new ones?
Freaking Stellar Blade.
Pussy.
Okay, well, there's a really big issue with all these new Souls games. Is Stellar Blade. The story is pretty garbage.
Oh, really?
Wukong. There's no personality in it.
Yep.
You know, like Stellar Blade, I was playing last night, and like when she's swimming, she's like, "Oh, I don't want to get wet," which supposedly Wukong never says stuff like that. He's just silent the whole time. So I'm like, I'm grateful for Stellar Blade.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm still coping because like the story's crap. Like literally, the dead corpses on the ground. Normally, I'm a lore master. You want me playing your games, guys, because I will read the lore. But this game, I stopped because, like,
dude,
you go up to a dead body. It's okay. What was it? It's always stupid. It's like the most tropey messages ever. Like, those aliens aren't a threat to me. They won't kill me. And randomly, day 2. Oh my God, they're killing me. And then there's another corpse that's like, man, I just want to be strong enough to protect all my friends. And then it's like,
I never strong.
Did it. Yeah. like it's like a Shonen Jump guy. I'm like, bro, what the frick?
Dude.
And then they're like, Mother Base, I wonder if humanity's alive still. I'm like, this is trying to be near Automata with none of the...
I kind of got that vibe when I watched you play the demo. Because that's all I've seen.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
But then I was playing... Okay, so the story sucks. But then through the gameplay, there's a moment where she's climbing up like this train that's like falling, you know?
Okay.
So then it's like a cool set piece where you're like, oh, you have to jump, quick time event, grab the ledge. Whoa, look down, the train car falls down.
Whoa.
All right, you have to keep climbing. So like the story's not good, but like the stuff that's right in front of you is engaging enough.
Yeah.
The gameplay's super solid. I can customize her like a Barbie doll. It's like everything. It's good.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So,
I dig that. How far are you?
I just beat a boss.
Okay.
And I'm in the something like underground lab.
Okay.
It's weird. I was in an open world area, progressed super far in there, got to another open world area. Now I've been like in this underground sewer for like 3 worlds. We're like, and I say worlds when it's like underground sewer title.
Right.
And then go to a new area, underground something.
Title
I'm on
2.
the 3rd underground something. I'm like, please let me see the open air again. I do not want to be here anymore.
Dude, like, I beg of you.
And even the characters are like, we'll see the outside air soon. Just hang in there. And then you go to a new area, you're like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, it almost sounds like they were making the game and the playtesters were like, guys, I hate to say it, but there's a lot of, I just want to see the air. Ooh, that's good. Yeah. Record. Wow, I really want to see the air. That'll make the players think of the air.
But yeah, the gameplay is super cool. And then, the outfits are super nice. You can customize. And then, obviously, she's like super hot. And then for 4 minutes, you're like, hell yeah. Hottest character ever. And then you start playing the game and you kind of forget she's even like wearing the skimpiest outfit ever. And you're just playing.
Yeah, you're just playing it normally. Yeah.
Kind of like Bayonetta. Yeah, but anyway, we have a lot. I have to rant about House of the Dragon Season 2, guys.
Dude, what did you think?
It was...
Okay. Dude. Was there any cousin fucking dude? I heard there was a little bit of cousin fucking dude.
No.
$20. Would you do it?
If in the Game of Thrones world, if I was a Targaryen, would I bang my sister?
Yeah. You've grown up together.
Dude, literally, like, if I was grown up in that culture, I'd be like, yes. But no, obviously no.
Yes.
All right, but House of the Dragon Season 2 came out, everybody. And guys, freaking Max went, instead of a 10-episode season, let's do 8 episodes. And that was the worst decision ever. blue balled horribly. It was not as good as the first season. There is really good moments and really bad moments that make me sussed out by the writing. Very cool.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
I've only heard like a tiny itty bit about the season, but
Yes. So,
give me the positives, give me the negatives.
okay. Before the season came out, George R. R. Martin wrote on his blog post, like, if you go against the original author's intention, the world will collapse.
Oh,
so he's giving it. By the way, George R. R. Martin update. He said, literally, quote. Wait, let me pull up the
That
quote.
shit ain't coming out, dude. Hell no, bro. I swear it's almost done. I got like 2 more pages to go. They're in the oven right now.
Okay, let's see. If I could change one thing, I'd have them finished. That's what he said. George R. R. Martin, when asked if there's one thing he'd change about his books,
Oh no,
he's not finishing.
bro. That's gonna be the same quote when he's on his deathbed, dude. You have any regrets? Specifically, a book regret, dude. Like
Yeah.
I'm at work and I'm on my headphones like all day, just listening to podcasts and stuff. I would love to listen to Game of Thrones, but like I
You're gonna do what I did, where I'm like, I'm listening to these books, and when I finish, the next book will probably be out. And then that was like 4 years ago.
it's like I want to be able to just finish the entire series, but this isn't even the final book, right?
No, there's 2 more to go. Yeah, and then he's like, I want to do my spinoff too. After it's like, dude, you're not finishing crap.
Yeah, dude.
And dude, also Silk Song, that's never coming out too.
Dude, Silk Song ain't a thing, bro. My entire
bad.
theory of it, like I know that there are the theories among our
Yes,
friend
yep,
groups
yep,
where
yep.
it's like Xbox is putting the pressure on them. I don't think there's any pressure at all.
They need more pressure.
They need more pressure, dude.
Dude, yeah.
Well, if there's only 2 of us, then hire more.
Yeah.
Then hire more.
Yeah,
I
literally.
don't see the problem.
Dude, yeah, I got like fake news. Like some like freaking fan was like, "Hey guys, Team Cherry here. We're gonna send an update tomorrow." And then I was like, "That's hype,
Yo.
Justin. Look." And then like Justin woke up. He's like, "See, that's the thing. If you see something from Team Cherry, that's fake news. They never communicate. That's where you went wrong." I'm like, "Oh."
Wait, and Team Cherry is the company that's making the game?
Yeah.
So they were like, there's news tomorrow, and then there wasn't news.
Yeah, it was actually fake news. Some fan was masquerading as Team Cherry, and Justin didn't give him a second. He just was like, "Yeah, Team Cherry never communicates."
Holy cow, dude.
Like I don't know how they can communicate the games out to him because he just doesn't believe it anymore.
It's like the game's going to release, and it's going to be like, that ain't the game, dude.
Yeah,
Bro, that's some fake shit right there.
yeah, literally, it's actually bad. But anyway, House of Dragon season 2.
Also, I'm sorry, real quick, tiny thing.
Yep.
Dude, the freaking Shovel Knight, the Yacht Club games, that stupid mouse game that got coming out. I'm still salty that that's a Kickstarter game. What, you ran out of money? The Shovel Knight bank account ran out?
Yeah.
Nah, back to the drawing boards, back to Kickstarter.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Actually,
dude,
interesting.
I'm not buying that.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
Okay,
House of Dragon season 2.
House of Dragon season 2. All right, season 1 ends. For one, there's 2 families, blacks and the greens, whatever.
Yep.
I can explain why they're called that, whatever. Anyway, the books, Fire and Blood, it's supposed to be a gray, a book about a lot of gray, not black and white. It's like, oh, who's in the right? But this show is pushing the blacks as being the good guys.
Oh.
So that's a little sauce. It's like, oh yeah, these people are good, they're bad.
How does it represent it? Is it like they're just jackasses? Or are they
basically
like
the
doing bad
greens?
shit?
They're more of the inexperienced like children. Like they kind of fired all the adults, and then they're kind of like infighting or just being asses to each other, trying to kill each other. Actually,
Yeah.
And then the blacks, she's always like, "Must we always fight? Oh, I want to go to war, but there must be another way first." Like she's so against war. But anyway, so the season 1 ends with the blacks. One of her kids gets eaten by the green kid. Whatever. This is hard to talk about, kind of.
Gotcha.
But and then she ends the season going, "We are going to war." And then episode 1, season 2, let's not go to war. Let's do this one thing. Okay, the whole season, the blacks, the only thing they did in this wartime was send the peasants on the enemy team food. So then the peasants were on their side a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That for the whole season?
That's what the blacks did. Yeah, taking out like all the debating of like we should go to war. No, we don't go to war.
Yeah.
And then like the writers, they're like, all right, Allison and Rhaenyra, 2 women on the opposite sides, forbidden love. They should meet up together and freaking bang.
Yeah.
So they did like show exclusive scenes where Rhaenyra, the queen, literally like if she dies, the war's ended.
Right.
She goes to the church in the enemy's base, disguised as a nun, and she's like, "Hey, Allison," and Allison's like, "Oh my God, it's you. Hey, let's not do war. Oh, it's too late to do war. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Also, the whole reason you're fighting, you're wrong about that. Oh my God, I'm actually wrong about that. You're right, but it's too late. The war's in motion. All right, bye." Then they leave. But like
no one like suspects them or anything. It's not.
And Grant, I'm just saying, if we're in Game of Thrones fighting on opposite sides,
right,
and you show up to say, let's not do this war. You know, you're my best friend, and I'd be like, I don't want to turn him in, but also turning him in could save thousands of lives.
Right.
I probably would be like, all right, guards right here.
Yeah,
war
because
averted. You know,
like okay, in this world, if you were like, let's say you do it in the least barbaric way possible. You're like, hey guards, look, he's right there.
Yep.
Would they kill me or would they just take me in?
I mean, you probably would die because like there's a line later on where like each side is like the other side must die. You know how this works.
Yeah. Well, either way, you're saving your entire kingdom versus like feelings,
thousands of lives. Yeah. Yep. And then and then near the end, the final scene, the climactic scene, is the person from the Greens going to the enemy base of the Blacks and going, "Hey, no one's in our castle. We'll open the doors for you so you can fly your dragons in, sit on the throne," and that's definitely how the power works here. You sit on the throne, you're good. And then they're like, okay, that'll be really good for season 3. Tune in next year. And then that's it. I forget. Oh my God.
Dude. That gives me like Toy Story 2 vibes, or it's like, tune in next week for the Woody's Roundup to see if he makes it over the cliff.
Yeah. That being said, episode 4 had a really sick dragon fight during the day.
All right.
But it was just hyping up season 3. The final episode had this mud fight with this unlikable politician and a YouTuber actress.
Really?
Yeah, and the YouTuber actress says a line like, some say you're a writer or a prophet, which is a wink to her YouTube channel where she's like, I'm the Game of Thrones prophet. It's stupid. And there's literally a mud fight happening in the final episode. That's the most action we get is a mud fight. And we're just I watched the last episode twice because I don't know, I'm just cracked like that. And it's just not. They missed. It should have been 10. Hopefully the writer's strike was a factor into that because this would have, if it 8 episode season, this episode 8 would have set up for an epic 9 and 10. Like I said, there's a chick that's like, I'll open the door and you just freaking walk right in.
Yeah, that's not a way to end a season. Why not like have them at least getting there and it's like, it's a trap, and then it ends. Then I'm on the edge of my seat.
I think I'm supposed to be feeling the forbidden love in the conversation and rooting for them to get together, which they don't. But I never felt that.
Yeah.
So, and then, Matt Smith, his character?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
He basically goes to Harrenhal, this haunted castle, and has trippy dream sequences for about like 6 out of 8 episodes. It's like, the first trippy dream sequence is like, oh, wow, that was crazy. Wow, he has mom issues. And then it's like, oh, okay, I guess now he has sibling issues. It's like, okay, we're kind of spinning wheels here. He's just having trippy dream sequences.
Yeah.
Getting humbled by this random witch. There's a witch there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's dumb. Okay, okay. Let me just rambling. Okay. Also, there's a George R. R. Martin tree where there's George R. R. Martin's face on it, and then Damon or Matt Smith touches George R. R. Martin's forehead, and then is beamed to the events of season 8 where we see Daenerys and her dragons. Prince, that was
wait a minute.
It's so dumb. They keep leaning into season 8. Why did they do it?
So wait, hang on. So he goes up to a tree, and
George R. R. Martin's
the
face
writer
is
George R. R. Martin's face is embedded in the tree. He rubs his forehead, and then season 8 of Game of Thrones,
blood drips from the tree. Yeah,
and then season 8 of Game of Thrones is
I'm exaggerating a little bit.
Streamed into his head.
It shows the events of Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Okay.
And dude, the whole thing is like the princes promised there's going to be zombies, and we need to make sure us white-haired Targaryens are sitting on the throne because that's how we beat the zombies.
Yeah.
And then, do you know how they beat the zombies in season 8? I probably rambled to you about it like countless times.
Yeah, it's the classic.
Hell yeah. Yep. I'm Stark, not even a Targaryen, kills him with the knife trick that Grant did.
The move that is in the Multiverse's hit video game.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Whoa. Yeah. So they should have dropped that. I don't know why they do that. Yeah. Triggered. And then what else was there? They do weird stuff. Okay, I'm gonna leave the House of the Dragon analysis with this final scene.
Yes.
There's this crazy scene where, season 1 ended, one of the kids died. So then the Blacks are like, all right, we're going to get these guys in blood and cheese to sneak into the enemy's castle and murder one of their kids, see how they like it. Okay. So then in the book, blood and cheese go in there. They find the prince or the queen actually with her 2 babies.
Okay.
And they're like, hey, Queenie, pick which baby to live. And then she's like, oh my God, I don't know who I should pick to live.
That one.
I guess the eldest son, because eldest and sons are important in this world, Westeros. Right. And then they're like, then they kill the other one.
They kill the eldest.
No, they kill the one she pointed at.
To save.
Okay. They kill the one she pointed at.
I did not see that coming.
So then when she looked at the one that survived, she would remember her action of her killing the other one. So there's mental damage up the wazoo. Yeah. But in the show, it's like there's no pointing. It's like, hey, which one's your son? And she's like, oh my God, it's that one. And they're like, she's not lying. Kill him. And then, what? And then you hear sawing. And it's which is horrible, but I'm just saying it's Game of Thrones. I'm fine with a little bit more I don't know. I know you're
pussy out.
Yeah, they kind of. And I'm not saying show me a baby being decapitated, but they really could have filled in that moment with more dread. But I didn't relate to the mother at all.
Show some shocked faces, maybe a little blood splatter on them.
Yep.
Little scream. Yeah.
And then also that one dude named Cheese, he dies later, but he had this dog, and that dog keeps showing up the rest of the season. It's a point being shown. Hey, there's a cheese, a dog.
Is it just it's just maybe it's symbolism, or do you think it's going to play a big part I can't reach the knife?
Yo,
what is that? Picks up the knife, throws it. Ding. Thanks, Cheese the dog. On guard.
Ting, ting. No, wait, that'd be awesome. Also the writers had this really obvious thing where this character doesn't have anything to do. What should they do? And then they do something another character does in the book. Yeah. I keep going about I don't know how interesting this is. But
go for it.
George R. R. Martin was like, dragons only live on Dragonstone. And then
got it.
But then the writers made a dragon go to the Eyrie, which is across the map essentially.
Okay.
So then this 12-year-old kid could run off the path from her guards. This was also in the last episode. This triggered me.
Okay.
Oh my God. The last episode, first scene, her running, looking at a dragon going, yeah. So a 12-year-old can catch up to a dragon, by the way. Anyway.
Right.
But she's royalty. How do you always say that word?
Is there a How to Train Your Dragon connection, the thing and the dragon knows when to pick her up?
Not even really.
Okay.
Basically, the guard should have been on her ass, but they just let her run off.
Yeah.
And then the whole episode, she's like, water. Oh my God, I'm so thirsty. I've been out on the mountain for forever. And at the end, she sees the dragon, and literally, it's looks so dumb. She's like,
oh shit, dude.
It was stupid. I threw my stuff.
Guys,
not a vibe.
I've just watched the Hot D season finale. Guys, I have a major complaint, Jacob. I don't know if you're going to have this same complaint.
Yeah.
Why is everyone attractive? I feel like I feel like everyone should be. There should be more ugly people. That's all I'm saying, dude.
I'm just saying. I mean, Tyrion Lannister, Peter Dinklage.
Yeah,
his character was supposed to be missing a nose and hideous, and they did not do that. They're like, they're like, Peter Dinklage, you're beautiful. Please, freaking, we're not doing that.
It's like you were showing me this clip of like this YouTuber in the show, and she had like these beautiful white like teeth.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, come on now.
So dumb.
There's some dirt on those puppies.
Yeah. All right. And then House of the Dragon, some final thoughts.
Yep.
I forgot. This is adapted from a history book. The first season was 120 pages.
Okay.
The second season was 20 pages.
Wow.
Total, yeah.
We're slowing down.
They went from like 2 time skips to like turtles pacing,
Dude, holy cow.
So anyway, I guess I'll give my for real rating.
Yeah, what do you
for real?
What's your first season score and compared to
first
this
season score?
Get a perspective.
5 out of 5, perfect.
Nice.
The only thing missing was like, like an epic war in it or something, or like dragon fights. It was missing some dragons.
Right.
5 out of 5. And this one, I would give like a 2.5 out of 5. There was one banger episode, and then the rest kind of, could have been, a montage or a speed ran, or I don't know, like more faster. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
I give countless reasons, Matt Smith and Harrenhal for the whole season, Corlys not talking to his kids the whole season, stuff like that. It's just random
right,
stuff,
right.
Yep.
So it kind of fell off for this one. What are your, I guess, final part for it? I might honestly just clip this whole review that you did out and just post it.
For sure. Yeah.
Just post it. Why not?
Yeah, no, I mean, this is good therapeutic for me because as you can see, I wanted to rant a little bit about it. Yeah.
So I guess final little bit that I can think of.
Yep.
What are your hopes for season 3?
Okay, season 3. Okay, we need to
more Matt Smith.
See, they're kind of like doing stuff where they're setting themselves up for failure with like introducing random plots, like that girl finding a dragon, stuff like that.
Was that not in the book?
No, I don't think so. I think like that dragon's found by like a different guy. But then the writers went, this 12-year-old girl who's important later isn't doing anything right now. We need her to do something right now.
I see.
So yeah, they're like, they're kind of like, they're going to learn a lesson where it's like sometimes characters don't need to be doing something. I don't know, whatever. I don't know my message, but yep. So I mean, season 3, we need to see more wars because like here there was a war, like a battle for the windmill that was off screen. The season finale actually,
teases a war.
Yeah. The season finale actually, the king burns a village in rage. And yet they show a mud fight over that.
Dude.
So I'm like, bro, you could show us a dragon killing a town or a mud fight.
Picking what's easier to record. Dude, come on.
So yeah, they need to give us a little more something other than a dumb relationship with Alicent and Rhaenyra that won't work out. I don't know.
Right. It's like, I don't care about that kind of stuff. Just give me the good. Give me the goods.
Yeah, I do like the dragon personalities. You can tell some of them are different, Yeah. So that's cool. Anyway, so 2.5 out of 5 for House of the Dragon season 2.
Nice.
Yes, very cool.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Anything else for your week, dude? What else you got?
Okay, I'm thinking of any big things I beat.
Yeah, big ass things.
Okay, yeah.
There haven't really been any big games that have come out recently that I can think of at least.
Yeah, but yeah.
Let me actually look it up while you're thinking. Just all games that have released. I'll pick one that you might have. I mean, Animal Wild, the new Donkey Hit video game.
No, I didn't. Like, I got one hidden Easter egg and stopped playing.
What was the hidden Easter egg?
It was just like a random one. Oh, that's why.
Was it like a donkey thing? Like,
it was literally an Easter egg. Like, don't they hide eggs in secret areas? And it's like,
it was literally an egg.
Yeah, I got like 2 eggs. I'm like, all right, it's cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let me look up stuff. I think I was playing more old-fashioned games, like older games.
Okay, let me see here. Did you play Under Night in Birth 2?
No.
Did you play Tekken 8? We already talked about Tekken 8.
Yeah. I played some Street Fighter, I guess.
Did you play Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash?
No, I didn't. No.
Dude, what do you think about the one girl getting revived that I was spoiled on?
The one girl in Jujutsu?
Yeah, the girl, she was like shot in the eye. She's like alive now.
She gets revived. Cool. Did you hear that Jujutsu's ending in 5 chapters, now 4?
I did see that.
Freaking interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, very odd. Oh, Helldivers 2, what's your opinion on
Helldivers 2?
The hashtag someone needs to study the downfall of Helldivers 2. Do you agree? What do you think?
I think there is some fair criticism where the devs don't really know what they're doing when they nerf guns. Because of the mantra for Helldivers 2 updates has been, don't over buff. We need a nerf. So then people struggle out there.
Yeah.
And sometimes it sucks because you have a favorite gun and then it's like there's no point in using it. Yeah. But the game's still fun. It's fun. I still play it.
Just every now and then, or
every now and then. I guess they really need to add more.
Are there big updates? Is it like Destiny 2 sort of updates?
There was a big update the other week where they added more chargers, like ultimate charger, which people were complaining about that bug already. Yeah. And they just made a more pimped out one. So people are complaining. I don't know. Yeah, I can never tell with the Helldivers community if it's like a good change or not. A good change.
Okay, what about Unicorn Overlord? Did you play that? You got that one, right?
No, I didn't. No.
Oh, you didn't end up getting that one. Oh,
Unicorn Overlord. Wait, no. Yeah. I pictured a unicorn. Sorry.
you were thinking it was like, did I play a unicorn dress up club? No, I didn't.
That one's fine. I didn't get too far in it. I've been playing. Okay. I think okay.
Okay.
I have like 2 games basically. Unicorn Overlord is fine.
Yeah.
It's really like, the game's addicting in the sense where like the game is fun. You just passively play. Mm-hmm. But it's kind of like I need YouTube on in the background when playing that game.
I could see that with that. Yeah. I only played the demo. So.
Yeah. And like, it's like I make a cracked unit and they could like just solo the entire map, honestly. I don't know. Yeah. I'm really struggling to see what the appeal of an AFK fighter is. Like, you set up your teams and they literally fight you watch and it looks beautiful.
Yeah. Yep.
But I'm still learning the ins and outs. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's the same team, because it's just a division of Atlas. They're the same people that made 13 Sentinels. So I think it's cool they're trying something different, but from what I played, it just didn't really interest me too much.
Yeah, the story didn't really speak to me in any way. It just seemed like Fire Emblem slog.
Yeah. So whether or not I play the game kind of depends on if you beat it and you're like, bro, and like a tear's running down your face, I'll be like, purchase.
Honestly, 13 Sentinels, I need to play that one. I've been playing some Dredge. That's kind of fun.
Yep.
There's like some cool, like, it's very H.P. Lovecraft, mixed with fishing. It's fun.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really beat it, so I'm not gonna say too much about it. But there's moments where there's like a giant fish that goes under your boat, and you're like,
does the boat kind of like rock a little bit with it? Yeah. That's cool. I like that.
And then also there was like a oil rig out in the distance, and I like just freaking booked it to it, and then like a tentacle showed up and just slapped the piss out of me.
They're like, no.
Yeah, literally. And then I also beat Dave the Diver.
Oh, you beat it.
I beat Dave the Diver.
Did you do the Godzilla stuff? Did that pop up?
I did everything to the point where I opened a second restaurant.
Yeah.
And 10% of people have that achievement. So I think I'm kind of cracked in Dave the Diver, guys.
Yeah. But wait, so did you see Godzilla, though?
I did, yeah.
Oh, you did?
I did his whole thing where
Is it like a side mission or something?
It's a side mission, and then near the end, it says turn your Nintendo DS horizontal. Bwah, bwah, bwah. And then you play as Godzilla versus Big Bowser. I was kidding.
Dude, you had me for like 5 seconds there. I was like, oh, he just means Switch.
No. Yeah. There's a moment where like Godzilla fights this like giant evil lobster, I think, and it's hype.
Cool. That's cool. That's
a cool moment. But the thing with the Godzilla and the Dredge collab is it's like they appear so late in the game.
Yeah.
You're kind of... There's a point when I'm playing this game where I'm like, if I stop playing this game for a week, I'm never beating it again. I need to, like, finish it this week. Or, you know, like, I had that same feeling with Cult of the Lamb. It's just like, you get so used to the fishing routine, you get a little sick of it. But then, like, the DLC isn't available till, like, the very end, basically. It's so weird.
It's just I just don't get those kinds of games where it's like, if you can beat the game, like, how long did it take you to beat the game, like hours wise?
If I had to guess, probably like 25 hours.
Yeah, like if it only takes you that long, why have updates that come out months upon months later? Like, I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 16. I beat it in like a week though, and it's like they release an update for it like a year down the road. It's like, I'm not playing it anymore.
Dude, they updated Stellar Blade like 6 months later where they're like, we made the costumes more lewd. And then, dude, I didn't play it till that point. I'm like, I'm profiting.
Dude, yo.
But, yeah, Dave the Diver, though, yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's a really good game, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little too long. The middle is a little too long.
Yeah. I think that's fair. Well, there's another game that I know you've been playing quite a bit of.
What is it, dude?
Let's just say it's might give Mario Party run for its money. It's Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Sweep the Board.
Yo.
Dude.
Nah.
Bro, I saw a video on Twitter where someone played that. It's a $60 board game. Bro. A $60 shitty Demon Slayer. Bro, I'm getting so sick of Demon Slayer. No, I have not watched the new arc. I know the last 5 minutes is probably the most hype thing ever.
It's okay.
You watched it?
I watched the first episode, first 3 episodes, and then the final episode.
Yeah. That says a lot because there's like 5.
Yeah. There's like 6, yeah.
There's 6, yeah. Because like, so was the final bit hype? Were you like,
it was okay.
You're going into the dimension?
It really hyped up the one final demon just walking, and then it's him walking for like 5 minutes. So if that's cool to you. Yeah.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
But, okay. The last thing I can say with my week is Street Fighter 6 and Bison came out.
Oh, dude, I gotta hop on then.
He is way too broken. Street Fighter 6 is a DLC issue where, okay, I recognize this is a good thing for fighting games. It's a DLC character comes out and everyone looks at a character and goes, should I drop my main to play that guy? He looks so cool.
Yeah.
I did that for Akuma. I did that for M. Bison. But the thing is like, you go online, you are only fighting Akumas and M. Bison. M. Bison is broken, dude. Like, his game plan is so easy. Like, you can, like, easily get wins, like, without even thinking about it, really.
Really?
Yeah, and I know I sound like a scrub, but this is my podcast. I can say what I want.
Yeah,
literally, like Marissa, ripped muscle lady. She's supposed to be huge damage output, high risk, high reward. But M. Bison, he's like high reward, low risk. He can out damage her.
Oh,
if he puts a mine on you and does his thing, he can just wipe. He'll just one touch you. It's stupid.
Dude, I hate that.
Yeah, and it's like when it's a DLC character, it's like, okay, they just want them to be broken so that people play them.
Right. Yeah, because there is that part, and it was kind of the same problem with Smash, where it's like you have these DLC characters, and they got like 50 new mechanics, or they're just so god tier. And yeah, I mean, do you think it's like, oh, they should buff him, or is it just like there's not
M. Bison,
much?
They should nerf the piss out of him.
Okay.
But then, I'm looking at the Terry trailer, and he looks pretty cracked too.
Dude,
so.
that's my main right there. I know you said that's
so
your
good.
main too, dude.
I might, because I like the more harder characters.
Come on.
That you, like, for Terry, you're definitely going to have to be like freaking 3/4 circles in a row or some crap. I don't know.
Yeah. I actually wonder how they're going to do like the modern controls with him. That'll be interesting to see.
Modern, you should definitely do modern, bro. Modern's the way to go.
Definitely.
Also I forgot about it. I also watched and finished BoJack Horseman. Yes.
Overall thoughts, good, great score.
I think it's 6 out of 5 show.
Nice.
Basically, I think no other show out there can like talk about like the themes of life so much and then actually hit that hard. Like normally a show, I watch it and I finish it and then they talk about like the point of life once. BoJack looks at it from like different angles.
It is very consistent as different things play out. Yeah.
And it always has a thing where like It's like 1 minute left in the episode, and then like they do like some like stinger, some sad quote, and it's back in the 90s. I was in a TV show. And you're like, whoa, that's crazy,
dude. R.I.P. Not literally. My boy, Mr. Peanut Butter. I did listen to like a 2-hour-long video about like the struggles of Mr. Peanut Butter.
Dude, he was my rock when BoJack almost slept with a minor. Mr. Peanut Butter carried me through the show.
Yep.
Well,
definitely my favorite character. Yeah,
yeah, he's cool. See, when I watched it, Grant said there'd be a moment where I flipped, or like didn't flip, but like there'd be a moment that stuck out to me.
Yeah.
And I don't think it stuck out necessarily the same way as it did to you, but there was 2 moments while watching where I had to like put down the show for like a week.
What were the 2 moments?
The first one was Escape from LA, where he slept.
The first time he did drugs, I had to put it down.
When he did BoJack, I really. I'm sorry. When he almost slept with a minor, of course.
Okay.
And then also when it did his mom's flashback, and then that mom got lobotomized. I was like, Jesus
I forgot
Christ.
about that.
It was way too heavy. I'm like, dude,
holy cow!
Because like
all the stuff with his dad too.
Dude, yeah, like the mom, like she's like before the surgery, she's like, I have half the mind to kiss you, haha. And he's like, oh honey. Then after the lobotomy, she's like, I have half the mind to. And then she just stops talking. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? She has. It's like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a god tier show. It's been years since I've watched. I think when we first started doing the podcast, I think I just finished it.
Okay. Yep.
So if you guys go to like earlier episodes, I know I've talked about it a lot, but yeah, no. For me, it was definitely one of those things where like when it ended, I was like, man, I feel like they could have, I don't know, curved it a little bit, but I don't have any idea how they would have curved it. I just wish it would have ended with him like getting help versus like, just ending up in jail. That was the only thing where I was like, oh, he's just in jail, I guess.
I guess my translation of the ending was like, I don't know, that beach scene where him and Todd are looking at fireworks. And then Todd's doing it's not the hokey pokey it's all about. It's about the turning yourself all around. I kind of took that as Todd talking to the audience, and then with BoJack, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, will BoJack turn himself around? Now we've been watching this whole show the whole time, and he never really has. He's been close.
Yeah.
So then I'm more taking Todd saying that as to me versus BoJack, or like, like when people are watching the final episode, they're like, "What's the show about?" And then Todd is like, "Where are you like turning yourself around?"
Oh, okay. I like that because that's definitely not the perspective I had.
Yeah. Or
I think
more, Sorry to talk over you, but it could be like, or more cynical, where Diane's like, sometimes life's shitty and just keeps on moving. Like some people could watch that and that's their takeaway.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So. Yeah.
Dang.
But near the end, I definitely was like, okay, BoJack, piece of crap. How does Princess Caroline get out of her? She's like workaholic tendencies.
What was her end story? Was that the divorce?
Princess Caroline, she basically dates her assistant.
Yes.
And then she's happy, married. Doesn't work with BoJack because he's like, hey, can I have another agent? And she's like, I'll recommend someone.
Yeah.
Wink at the camera, and then it's like, hell yeah.
Like, yo.
Yep.
Yeah.
And see, the BoJack, the way the writing is good is like, I don't know if you remember the final conversation with him and Princess Caroline, but like, he's like, normally there would be a moment where like you're too shy at the wedding and you're hiding in the closet and I have to talk you out of it, like persuade you to progress your life and move you forward. And she's like, oh, well, that's not happening. But we can act like it. And then then they act it out. I'm like, that's how good the writing of BoJack is. Dude. It's like they can take that scenario, make it unique, put a spin on things.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I agree. Yeah, I really like that. I wouldn't mind. That is definitely the type of show I would go back and like rewatch.
Dude, I definitely feel like if I watched that when I was like freaking 18, I would not hit. It's like the more life experience you get, the more that show.
Yeah. Maybe it's an age thing for me too, because maybe if I watched it like now, I'd be like, yo.
Yeah, maybe. But, I'm definitely gonna like rewatch that in like 10 years maybe or so. Okay.
That's got me curious. Yep. BoJack Horseman Steelbook Collection. Jacob, you have given this collection a 6 out of 5.
Yes.
Would you then? That's actually not that bad.
Get a giant framed picture of Bojack naked.
Yes.
Doing this.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
All right. So they don't have a steelbook version, but you can get the whole collection on Blu-ray for $53. Do you make the purchase?
Sure.
Okay.
Next week, we'll have the money for it.
Yeah. That's the thing with like games right now too, dude. Like, oh man, have an apartment is very expensive.
Yeah.
So,
And then it's like Space Marine 2 is coming out, $70. Oh, you want the deluxe edition? $100. Oh, you want the season pass? $110. It's like,
oh my word. Dude, I've been playing so many like just older games that I've had. Like I beat God of War, you know, just random other stuff. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Played a little bit of Rebirth.
oh yeah,
I got SMT 5 Vengeance on my Steam
dude,
Deck.
I was close to getting that.
Dude, yeah, it's really good stuff. It looks god tier on the Steam Deck for sure.
I think I'm just gonna play SMT3 though. I mean,
oh yeah, no, I would stick with what you're doing. You've already beaten the main game.
If it was on sale for like $20, I'd probably play it.
If you were feeling like I could replay that. But yeah, so is that about it for your week, my dude?
That is about it,
Dude, hey, yo, allow me to go into my week. Guys, Grant's
yeah.
week. Guys, first story, yo, we got this puppy down, baby.
Yeah.
Guys, all right, Jacob, what is your guess? How did I get this wrist guard?
You weren't wearing it yesterday.
I was not. This is literally this morning.
Okay, what would Grant be doing where he hurt his wrist badly? Help! Okay, clearly
For you audio listeners, I was mimicking touching my penis.
yeah. Okay, it's Saturday, so maybe the mailman showed up and then he went to hand you mail and you're like, went for the handshake and he went, no, and then knocked out of the way. And then it hurt your wrist that way.
He knocks my hand. My wrist just goes.
Like, oh, he's like, sign here. Sign right.
sign. Oh, you're not going to sign? Give me that. I thought you were going to say he hands me the mail. Yeah. I reach out for it. I grab it. And then as I'm holding the edge of it, he just slides it out from under my hand. So my hand just like, it's just blood everywhere. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Dude, the sign where he's like, give me that. And he takes it back.
Give me that shit. No. Does it to my other hand. No, dude, I have what is called Evo Diva. It's tendonitis. I have tendonitis in my arm. So basically, for the past week, I was waking up from bed with a little tingling sensation in my arm.
Interesting.
And normally it would go away after a while.
Yeah.
But my fingers, my whole hand, and my arm would be completely numb. Like, you know, when you sit on the toilet for too long and your legs fall asleep?
Yeah.
It's like that, but for my entire arm. So I'd literally be playing like a game at my computer, and my arms would just fall asleep.
Dude, and it has to be your left one. That's terrifying.
Dude, yeah.
I'd be like, heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yes. That was part of it where I was like, I should probably go in for this.
Yeah.
But no, the
freaking health issues suck.
Dude, seriously. Yeah. So I went in for it, and it's all because the reason that it happened is because at my job, I carry these like 200-pound girts is what we call them. It's just fiberglass bars.
Okay.
And I got to pick them up. I got to bend down, and you have to hold them like at a certain angle. Imagine an incredibly long, a 10-foot log.
Okay. Yep.
And I put metal in that, and then I carry that.
Okay.
So I was doing that for a couple months, and then it started hurting. Apparently, my muscles here, kind of like feel my arm right there.
Yeah. Okay.
It's inflamed.
Yeah.
So yeah, my entire arm is inflamed right now. You can see my hand looks like that of a 500-pound person because it's all inflamed and shit.
Yeah.
So. I basically have to wear this for a while until it calms down. And I got a whole shit ton of steroids that I will be taking all at once. No.
So does your work know about that? Like they were like,
yeah,
you on a different job or whatever?
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. The girt stuffing job, like at my job, is the shittiest job there. And they keep putting me in different sections just as like, oh, we'll see how this works. They always put me back there, though. It's like, bro, I'm also the shortest person there. Because I want you to imagine, like, these things are like 9 to 10 feet.
Yeah.
I'm 5 foot. I have very short arms. So I'm trying to grab this shit. I'm like,
dude, yeah.
And it's like, literally, the other two people that I work with are both like, they're like they're as tall as you.
Dang, yeah.
So they're like reaching over.
Guys for the job, yeah.
Yeah, and like one of them had the gall to come up to me and they were like, "You're kind of slow," and I was like, "Fuck you, dude."
Dude, yeah, frick off.
It's like I meet my quota, jackass. Get out of here.
That sucks with quotas.
Yeah,
that's stressful.
But speaking of, what is the worst injury that you have ever received in your life?
I never broke a bone in my body. But to the numb thing, I drove to Alabama for 10 hours, and then like my left leg was just numb after.
Oh, dude.
For like 3 days after.
3 days? Really?
Yeah. Probably should go to the doctor for that, but it's fine.
Dude, that's crazy. Well, that's probably just like a pinched nerve.
Yeah,
so
I think so.
Yeah, because that will heal itself after a while. But it's just freaking crazy. The worst thing that I've had, I've definitely talked about where I cut my tendon when I was pumpkin carving, and then I could see my bone, and I was like, oh.
That's trippy, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it literally is trippy. Like,
yeah.
You guys, if you've ever seen or played Call of Duty, you know, when you get hurt and all of a sudden the screen goes kind of red, or at least in the older Call of Duty games, and it starts going like, dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. It was literally like that. Dang. Like, I was looking at my hand, and it was like, and then blood had splattered in my eyes. No.
Dude, but kind of thinking about work stories. Yeah, but I've been like managing my work where I'm like, I hate everyone. I don't want to talk to anyone, and then they all like me now. So somehow that works.
That's kind of the way to do it. I don't talk at all at my work. I don't care. They all have stupid opinions. There's this one guy that works there. I'm not going to say his name.
Yeah.
Adam Beans. No, that's not his name. He literally, like, out of the blue, like, I'm listening to music.
Yeah.
And he'll come up to me. He'll like tap. So imagine you're listening to music. Just do your job.
Huh? What?
He presses down like that, like really hard, and my shoulder. I'm like, what? So I'm already irritated because I'm like, you could just wave.
Yeah,
you just wave at me, and I'd like tap my thing, and it would stop. But he's like, dig. I'm trying to dig at my shoulder, but I can't reach my shoulder.
Yeah,
but yeah, he was literally like, did you know Joe Biden's dead? He's been dead for months. Like. But it's the type of person that you can't disagree. Like, why would I disagree with them? Like, there's no point in like arguing. So I'm just like, I just act.
Politics,
like,
it's a
yeah. So I'm like, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Like, I think the funniest one was he did that again, and then I turned out of the blue. He's like, hey, you know, my brother, he used to be a flat earther, and now he's not, but I am. And now he looks at me and he says, I'm crazy for thinking the earth is flat. I literally went to the beach and I could not see Detroit. And I was like, what beach were you at? And he was like Michigan. I was like, that you would see Chicago, if anything, first off. Like, he's like, I don't think so. And then he went back to working.
Oh my God. No.
Okay.
Dude, yeah. Dude, at work, I worked with this maintenance guy for 2 years. Or not 2 years, like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And then we have our friend Mason guys who review Transformers, Beast. But like he didn't know me or his names, or my name or Mason's name. So like he was talking to some other third party, and he's like, "Is Jacob the tall, gangly one or the other one?" So me and Mason are joking that I'm freaking Lanky Kong and he's Diddy Kong.
The gangly one.
Tall, gangly one. Yeah. I was like, what the frick?
That's so great.
Yeah. But our work stopped buying us paper plates because they had to, stop that bottom line from happening.
You got to cut costs at some point. So, what better way to start than paper plates?
Yeah, so our whole shift was watching Wolf of Wall Street. I don't know how we were all in the break room, but all 9 of us were watching Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
And then they were like, our work culture here is like the movie, which is not a good thing, by the way. Nope. And then I'm like, hey, I would be fine with no paper plates if we get strippers. And then everyone like one by one was just like, and I'm like, I'm joking. And they're like, oh.
And then one by one.
They all did laugh one by one though.
Wait, really?
Yeah, like one's like, so like, all right, first guy would be like, and then the second guy, yeah, it was really surreal. It was really surreal, yeah.
God, that's some Black Mirror shit. Like,
yeah.
Stop laughing.
Yeah, normally I would get all in my head of like what my coworkers think or whatever, but I literally stopped caring.
Yeah.
And I call them boomers now or whatever, and they do not know what the frick I mean.
Like, what'd you
They're all
say, boy?
boomers there. Yeah, they're freaking,
Yeah.
Like, I was watching the Evo Grand Finals, and then my boss showed up and was like, "You're watching someone play video games? What?"
Okay.
And then, like, the next break, he's watching someone hunt deer. And he's like, "You don't think this is awesome?" I'm like, "No, hunting's stupid."
Yeah.
And he's like, like he's all
what
offended.
the hell?
Yeah. Sorry, guys, I don't really want to vent about work, but I kind of have to stay sane. So,
Dude, no, I completely get it. I literally had, Jesus Christ. I had this this guy that got fired because him and I got into a bit of a bout at work. So basically, you guys in the audience, tell me whose side you're on in the next bout. So basically, what happened is I clock out for the day.
okay,
right?
okay, yep.
This guy, who I've never really talked to before. Sometimes I talk to him, but it's always just like, hey man, how's it going? That's it. So he's going into the room that I'm leaving.
Okay.
So I held open the door for him.
Yep.
And he like kind of scowled at me a little bit, kind of like, and then he goes inside, and then to myself, I'm like, it's a long day. So I'm like, no problem.
All right, fine, yeah.
No problem. And then I leave.
Yep.
That's it. That's it. I go to my car, and then next thing you know, the guy's like, I don't know if that's going to sound good.
knocking.
Okay, he's going knocking on my car window.
Okay.
So then I rolled down the window. He's like, "You man, we got a problem? We got a problem, man? We have a fucking problem?"
Yo, in the parking lot?
In the parking lot. Like, people are just going home, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think we do. He was like, what was that back then, man? What was that back then? You, no problem? No problem? No problem?
What the frick?
And I was just like, sorry, man. Long day, I guess, because I'm just trying to leave.
Yeah.
And then he starts going on about this like whole spiel about, you're always shutting the door in my face. You're always doing this. You're shutting the door in my face. You're shutting the door in my face. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this guy's schizophrenic.
Yeah.
He thinks I'm out to get him.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So like, honestly, dude, the first thing that I'm thinking as I'm driving away,
Yeah.
because I just rolled the window, I just drove away,
Yep.
is I'm like, okay, obviously, the first thing in your head is like, well, of course you would tell HR.
Yeah.
I also don't want the guy shooting me.
Yeah.
It's
Freaking
like-
killing you.
Exactly. But other people ended up talking about it, so I ended up going to the office, and I was like, the dude started talking about how I'm slamming doors in his face. And keep this in mind, too. The door in question is one of those doors, even if I tried to slam it, it goes...
Yeah, like it catches itself.
Yeah. So in what way could I slam it? And so my jackass boss is like, well, why did you say no problem? I was like, why'd he try to kick my ass? It's like, dude. But yeah, then he ended up getting fired because of it.
Okay,
So,
that's good.
Yeah. Very, very fun situation. Very fun. Yeah.
Fun work situation, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But dude, other than that, games that I've played, what are the games that I've played?
Yes.
The
What have you been
TV
playing, my
shows?
dude?
I haven't really been playing all that much. I've been playing a little here and there, but playing some Fortnite. That's kind of it.
I mean, I never really heard your Persona 3 thoughts. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Persona 3 Reload. I beat that. I actually cannot wait for the DLC coming out. It's actually a hot
There's
topic.
DLC coming out? Yo.
Yeah. It's like a whole brand new story. It's a completely brand new 10-hour campaign.
Good thing I didn't play much of it then. Wait, is it
like the original one?
Wait, is a new story like... Is it like a royal situation where now we're getting Persona 3?
No, it is completely outside of the Persona 3 story. It's not like mixed, it's not like mixed in or anything.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. And from what I've heard, there are no there's no interest in making like a royal version of Persona 3.
Okay.
Reload is just that's what it is.
Okay, cool.
So, I'm really excited for that. I love the game overall. I do not think that between 3 and 5, I don't think it beats 5.
Oh, 4.
So okay.
Yeah.
My ratings here are all my ratings from 3, 4, and 5. Now that I've played them all.
Yes.
Best. All right. Gameplay.
Yes.
Persona 3 actually takes the cake.
Okay.
Because it is, I mean, which makes sense because it's literally
the newest
Persona 5 gameplay, but they've added more stuff.
Okay, yeah.
There's just more to it. So,
and I'm sure
I
after them messing with SMT5 and then also with Royal,
yeah,
they kind of mastered and also freaking that code. Wait, what the frick was that Code Vein? Soul Hackers.
Yes, Soul Hackers. Yep. Fuck that game. I made a review for it here.
Check it out, guys.
That was like 2 or 3 years ago too.
Yeah, dang.
That was like 2. But yeah, so gameplay definitely Persona 3, then 5, then 4. Which just makes sense because that's just in order of like when they release. Obviously, as they go, they're going to get better.
Yep.
Story wise, I would actually have to say 5.
Okay.
3, then 4.
Ooh, okay.
So 3 was a very good story. But there were definitely some moments where I didn't really care as much for the side characters.
Okay. Yep.
But yeah, no, overall the story is very well done. It has a much more serious tone than the other games, which is really odd because I would say Persona 4 is definitely the one where they try to hit your funny bone the most. Like, I was on Twitter the other day, and I saw, do you remember the clip where they're like leaving the beach, and then like the super fat chick like jumps on Yosuke's bike? And it just breaks it. He's like, my bike.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
People like posted that. They were all pissed. They were like, why was this needed? I'm like, because it's fucking funny, dude.
That chick was a menace. Yeah.
Yeah, but like that would never be in. I couldn't imagine that in 3 or 5. Let's see. In terms of level design, that's another one where it's definitely 5, 3. And then 4.
Okay,
3, unfortunately, does do the whole randomized dungeon layout, but it does have areas where it's all open and you can explore and all that.
Doesn't the music like not change until like the last 100 floors or something? Or something
it does change. It's just very little.
Okay.
And then the final floor, it goes all like funky, like bow.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Boss fights, super good. Really love the bosses.
What about music? What do you think is the best music?
Music's god tier in this one. Still got to be 5, 4, and then 3.
Hell yeah.
So
there's this song that goes on my Spotify where it's like, oh God, I'm gonna butcher the lyrics, but it's like, go stand in the mine.
Oh, dude.
It's like, holy shit. Yeah, it's hype.
Let's go. Yeah, really good. But I'm always going to have that spot for whenever Persona 4 music comes on.
That soundtrack is so good. Like Snowflakes.
Dude,
you got Backside the TV. You got like random stuff that's like God tier. Yeah.
I mean, and the greatest one of them all, that
hell yeah.
Just iconic. And Persona 5 just not a bad track.
It's
that I can think of.
It's like jazzy, like
But overall, I loved the game. I think I just gave it a standard 5. Loved it. Didn't really have any problems with it.
Hell yeah.
Just a couple things where I'm like, they could have. Like, I think the level design was the biggest thing I was butthurt about.
Okay.
Where I was like, you probably could have done something with it.
I saw some nitpickers going like, when you go to the club, they're just statically standing there.
That is weird. And I will say that is normal for Persona games. Like if you go to any area, how it is you have detailed people close to you, colored but blank in the middle, and then completely blank in the back.
Yep.
But for some reason they use the middle one for the entire club. There's no one that's detailed, and it's the weirdest thing. Like, it's like
an oversight, a design oversight, I guess.
So I kind of hope that they would like adjust that at some point, but I don't know. But I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh yeah, I guess social links.
Dude,
I've started writing the script for. I'm going to be doing a tier list of every single Persona games. It's going to be 3 videos. So the first one will be Persona 3. Social link ratings, and then 4, and then 5.
Okay.
3 honestly probably has some of the weakest ones. There were some that I just did not give a shit about.
Okay.
Nothing beats the Persona 4, the one where the chick's like in the hospital, her dad's in the hospital, and she's like, fuck you. It's like, well, fuck you, stupid bitch. Like in this one, there's this one fat kid.
Okay.
He's called the Gourmet King.
Oh yeah, I think I remember this guy.
Yeah, and he's just like sitting at a park bench, and you go up to him, and he's just like, he's eating a cheeseburger. He's like, oh, it's so fucking good. I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, what the heck?
Then you come in, and literally his entire social link is just him like, do you want to eat over here? Yeah, I guess. And he's like, oh, these noodles are so fucking good.
You know, if you give an ant a French fry, they can carry 10 times their weight. Watch him carry this French fry.
Yo, look at him go. And then he's like, I'm sad because it's something with his family. There's a reason he eats a shit ton, of course.
Yep.
I forget what it is up to that man.
His mom ate his father.
His mom ate his father, unfortunately.
Yep.
Pretty graphic.
And the trauma passed down.
Yes. And I will say every Persona game gets one F-bomb. This is probably my favorite one. It's in a very serious moment.
This one is pretty crazy with the killing themselves. Like they have to literally shoot themselves in the head to summon the Persona.
Metal.
Pretty
no,
metal.
it goes pretty hard. But dude, there is one point in the story where it almost got... Bro, it got me kind of feeling stuff in ye old chest right here. I was feeling something. I went to the doctor and he was like, look, you can go home. You can keep playing it. I think you're just feeling emotions. And then I pointed out the big lump on my chest, and he was like, okay, well, that's actually cancer. I'm glad you pointed that out. So we got that out. And then I went back and yeah, it was a very emotional scene. But yeah, no, I love the game overall.
Wasn't Justin saying like, some social link with this girl, like she didn't know how to eat a cheeseburger, and that wasn't like the robot one. I don't know. He had some freaking really hate boner for something.
What was that one?
Like,
I remember that.
The girl was acting stupid, and she's not even the robot or something like that.
I think it's Fuka. Yeah, because she like makes you lunch, and she's like, I would love it if you had my lunch.
Classic.
And then it's like not good or something like that, so you help her get good at it, something like that.
Okay.
Dude, and I will say, Persona 3 Reload is the only game in the Persona franchise where, obviously, your boys already know what happens when you get to level 9, my boys.
Hell yeah.
This is the only one where it like confirms that you hit that, you tapped that.
Okay.
Like the other one's kind of like, oh, you mind if I stay a little bit longer?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, she spent the night, okay.
Yeah.
And this one, it's like, they fuck. It's like, because dude, best girl, easily. Elizabeth, which is the Velvet Room lady in this one. You can take her out, and she literally, at the very end for level 9, she's like, by the way, it's actually very inappropriate that we're hanging out like this. I'm a part of the Velvet Room. You're a minor. I'm like I'm in the thousands range or whatever. But she's like, yo, I want one last experience though. I want one last taste. And then it blacks out, and then it's just like, and then you talk to her the next day. I forget exactly what she says, but it's essentially like, wow, you go crazy. And I was like, yo. Oh no, they just fell asleep. No. Dang. He hit that.
Wait, so when you're that's crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
But when you're replaying 4, which will happen one day, are you going to be hyped when you see the Persona 3 school? For that one moment.
that definitely was something, because I played 4 right after 5, and I was like, what the fuck is this school?
I wonder if that'd be cool knowing. I don't even know.
Yeah. I guess that would be kind of like, whoa, fun.
That spot over there.
Yeah. At this point, I'm just waiting for because they confirmed they are making a Persona 4 remaster.
They confirmed that.
They confirmed it. It is in development. However, they said it will not come out until Persona 6 comes out. And I'm like, thank you.
Please, Persona 6 be adults, please.
Please, I beg of you. Yeah, seriously, dude. Seriously.
That would just be the perfect spin to make it unique.
What would ruin it for you? Trailer comes out right now. We start watching it.
Okay.
First 5 seconds.
Easy.
I'm not playing it.
Okay, so it's Persona 6. It's lightning behind the logo.
Yep.
And then what animal would their mascot be? He's going to like tap the screen and go, and then sink down.
An American bald eagle.
Yeah, American bald eagle. And then school has never been this serious. It's in the White House.
It's in the White House.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. It's like an American school instead.
Yeah, it's an American school.
Yeah.
School shooters. Okay. This one, the scale is crazy. You're a teacher in a Persona school.
Okay.
And you have to teach students, and then they start missing one by one, and then you have to get with the other teachers. And then an American Eagle is like, here, put on these. Or not glasses. What's something you have to put on? What's the gimmick? In Persona 3, you shoot yourself?
What's the new thing? You have to rip hair out of your head. They take one piece, they go, burn my
That's a polar.
There's like a tiny little droplet of blood from like pulling the hair out. It's like it barely means anything.
Freaking pull your like teeth out like burn
the game, you have one tooth. Come in and game you. Oh, Mrs. Johnson, get away from me.
Okay, so we had it where the therapist was the evil guy.
Yes.
So that's like, I was not expecting the best person out of all of us to be evil. So now
we have to pick someone that's so wholesome in the beginning that they turn out to be the bad guy.
Oh, okay. The villain is the
Special ed
grade A student. Oh, okay. The grade A girl student. No one suspects.
I
we
like that.
have a girl villain.
I
don't know if that's happened in Persona.
I
don't know.
I don't know.
So and then she is manipulating students into a darker. She's turning them into demons. I don't know if I'm cooking.
Okay. No. Her grades are slipping because she's been going to. We're gonna call it the Doom Realm.
Okay.
In this one, she's been going to the Doom Realm too much. She's not studying.
Yep.
And as a result, she's like, "Oh no, I need to get my grades back up, or I could get their grades down by killing them."
Yeah.
So she starts to bring students to the Doom Realm.
Yep.
She seduces them. She's very, very sexual.
And then she also has a assistant.
Yes.
Who doesn't want to be there, and then that's like the red herring who we.
That's the American bald eagle.
Yeah.
It's the American bald eagle. The American bald eagle flies out of the Doom Realm.
Yep.
And goes up to the special ed teacher that's actually the protagonist.
Yep.
In this one, and says, "Hey, this is so we need to Doom Realm."
Yeah, Doom Realm time.
Yeah, Doom. That's its catchphrase.
Yeah.
Hey, Doom Realm time, baby.
Baby.
Hey, Doom Realm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Doom Realm takes place on people's homework. It's boring as piss. Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Like each one, you know how in 5, they'll get like texts of like, oh, this person's following me. They're going to assault me. And this one, it's like, oh, this is Benny's homework. So now you have to go through these black and white levels.
Yep.
The background is completely paper.
Yep. And then depending on how well you do, it's like A+. Ding,
Yes.
ding, ding.
Yes.
Yep.
The main weapon is a pencil. They get like a pencil. And then what's the American bald eagle's?
What's the Muppet's name?
Sam.
Okay.
So it's Sam, the American bald eagle.
Yeah. And then he draws himself, and then that one goes crazy, like a Doodle Bob
Oh,
scenario.
yeah, it's like a Doodle Bob thing. It's like, but actually, that's like, it's like a Midna thing from Twilight Princess, where it's like, I have this special power, but I can't use it. It's very destructive. When Midna takes off her or puts the mask together.
Yep.
And then she becomes that big octopus thing that scared me as a kid.
Wow, I really need to play. They need to re-release Twilight Princess.
Dude, yeah, where is that? Which actually, Twilight Princess is re-released in Persona 6. This is a game that you can collect.
Yeah.
So I think we're just going to throw that in there.
Yep.
And then the American Bald Eagle, its secret ability is it draws itself, and then it gives an American salute as the Doodle Bob version engulfs.
Well, no, the Doodle Bob, they were friends.
But
then one time, Doodle Bob messed up a student's homework, and Sam the Bald Eagle went, "You're not me," and then it engulfed.
Dude, and then it's and as he says that, the Doodle Bob eyes, the camera goes close to the eyes. opens them, yellow eyes.
And then the teacher is like, "Where'd the Sam the bald eagle go?" And then he has to get his other teacher friends. The IT guy is a fat guy who's the best friend. That's a jokester.
Oh yeah, and he like sits in a chair. He's a big fat dude sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
And he's the one that like analyzes their stats.
And
everything. Yep.
Then there's the queer like MILF love interest. Her social link is all the boys keep hitting on me in class.
Right.
Yeah.
But her problem that she has to come to terms with is that she's slept with every single one of them.
Yeah, okay. That would be like insane. I slept with every 5 of my students.
No, it's like all of them. Like all 297 students she's ever had. All of them? Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the analyst, the main love interest who like a lot of normies will go for.
Yes.
Now we need like 2 more characters, 1 guy, 1 girl. What are their stories?
Ooh, man. Well, one's got to be like
janitor.
The
cool janitor. That's
the cool janitor. Dude.
The cool janitor.
Wait, so is he the one that like betrays them in the end?
Oh yeah.
Or wait, no, we already have the person that. No, the student is the one that's evil the whole time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's like the grade 8 student.
Yeah, the grade 8 student. Yep. Yeah. And then
let's just make her the student council president. Fuck it. So it's like
student council president.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay, so let's just kind of skip to the end. How is she defeated? How does it happen?
Okay. Are we going Persona 5 Royal World is in Danger scale? Like how big we scale in Persona 6?
No, this is like Persona 4 where but instead of it leaking into the real world, it's only in like a binder. Oh. It's in Delaware. There's a specific character wearing a mask that we see.
Yeah, that can be okay. How about like
it's like a Mario 64 thing. They have to jump into journals. Like homework binders to get to them.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe like New Zealand. Let's just do New Zealand. Like the last ship of the night left. We're trapped on New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
So it's like you feel isolated more.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Yep.
Man, I'm.
Okay, so it ends with prom happening.
The big prom,
and then the student council. Well,
this is where everything goes down.
Okay.
This is the part where she finally... Okay, so I take it back what I said before. She does come out of the binder.
Yep.
All of the dead students start filling the halls. It starts going fucking hard. All the kids...
I think... It's Persona. It can't be too dark. But also dark.
Okay. Maybe
it's a
they're just all
Halloween
knocked
party.
Out. Oh.
So then the zombies are mixed in with the actual students. We're like, whoa, nice costume.
Oh, dude. And then it's a zombie invasion.
Yeah.
And then obviously, but here's the thing, because once the teachers come back to the real world to try to stop her, they don't have their personas anymore.
Yep.
So this is where we swap it up. This is a little bit new for the Persona series, but it actually sort of turns into Dead or Alive Season 2.
Oh, I thought it was the Persona Strikers, where it's like
they go like chainsaws. They just start just start bludgeoning all of them. And then it's sort of like this final choice where Igor, who's been here this whole time, he's like,
Igor.
Yeah, he's like, is it right or is it wrong? And then that's the question that you have to ask yourself.
Yeah,
at the end of the game. So.
And then the janitor secretly spiked the punch, and then the student council president drank the punch, and she's like, "You're all wrong, and she falls off the balcony, drunk.
That's actually very close to something that happens in Persona 3.
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
You're a bunch of bitches. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, and then Sam shows up again, and. Yeah. And then the Doom dimension is healed, and the Doodle Bob equivalent of Sam is just like, I need to go home now. Then walks on someone's homework and then poses up and never moves.
Turns out they were a drawing the whole time. Dude, no way.
Turns out that evil Sam was just a two-dimensional being living in a three-dimensional world and was scared the whole time.
Whoa! It turns out, dude, there's like a shit like the game or stupid game comes out. There's like so many hour-long analysis videos. Persona 6 analysis was Doodle Bob Sam the American bald eagle. What his secret? What led to his villainy arc coming out? What came from Doodle Bob? Top 10 things you didn't realize about Sam the American bald eagle.
We could easily do that. Like we could be like, this random student is in control of Mara, and then people can go, oh, this person was essayed, and then read into it, you know?
Exactly.
You just have to do like drip feed random crap like that.
Dude, we have to have like a kid kill herself, like, or she tries to. She like jumps off the building, and there's like a bunch of knives on the ground. But then when they're like taking her body away, she's just unconscious. You know, she all of a sudden these investigators come out and they're like, wait a minute. They back up. The camera pans up. All the knives that were laid out is in the shape of a bald eagle. Burn my dread. Burn my dread.
Holy
dude. Atlas, feel free to hit us up at the address below. I'm thinking we do like 10% of sales.
By the way, why were we talking about the homework dimension? That's like the most that drives me up so fast.
Oh yeah,
like, there's like no hype for homework dimension. It's for
fucking homework.
Speaking of the Doom, okay, sorry, we should be ending soon, guys.
Yeah,
but speaking of the Doom dimension, what's up with Dr. Doom in Fortnite? Like, what's his powers, real quick? Can you tell me? I don't know his powers at all. I thought he was literally a smart guy that made robots.
Oh, like just Dr. Doom in general, or the Fortnite variant?
Oh, yeah, both.
Okay, so the Fortnite guys, little fun thing.
Fortnite.
So playing some Fortnite, very cool.
Yep.
So Fortnite has a Marvel storyline. It is completely just. I mean, it's still Marvel writers. They're just making it specifically in the world of Fortnite. What was I saying? So Dr. Doom. Yep. So basically, in this one, it's more of an apocalyptic thing. So his main powers come from the land of what's his land called? Sylvania, something like that.
Okay.
It's basically just imagine Black Panther, but different country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he has his suit. The gauntlets are what gives him his power, stuff like that. But he also
so the Green Lightning's from the gauntlets.
Yes.
Okay.
But he also is like the smartest man alive.
Okay.
Like one comic line that I really like is one where he takes over the world. I forget I think it's called Ultimate Doom.
Okay.
He takes over the world, but it ends up being like a really good thing. Like he's a god tier leader, and like poverty is solved and all that. So I really like that sort of stuff. I think this one's just going for more of the just standard apocalyptic route.
Yeah, Dr. Doom. Yeah, it's cool. I guess I was kind of hoping that like it was I thought there was an Iron Man in a white suit. You know, Robert Downey Jr. was announced to be Dr. Doom.
Oh, dude!
I thought the Iron Man in the white suit would turn into Dr. Doom. Like if they did like a multiverse version of that.
Well, I think that's. Okay, so a lot of people have been all like, up in arms about Robert Downey Jr. returning as Dr. Doom because it's like, oh, of course they would do that.
Yeah,
I don't think that that's the case. Because in the comics, that is a thing that happens. And obviously, if they're bringing him back, that's the route they're going to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be incredibly surprised if they did not go the Ultimate Iron Man route for it. It's basically, starts off as it is Iron Man.
Okay,
It is him in a different multiverse or whatever. And he just gets like there, for example, there's one quote, I think it's in Endgame that he mentions it, where he was like, I want to put a shield around the entire planet. So it's kind of like that. So it's just like imagine Iron Man when he creates all of his suits, except it's suits that like walk down the streets. Like imagine like if you're in your apartment and an Iron Man suit walks up to your door and like checks for illegal shit in your house. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Okay, cool.
And then that turns into like a Doctor Doom thing.
Okay,
I haven't read through that comic entirely, but that is easily one of my favorites. There's this horror Iron Man comic, dude.
Okay.
Where the suit like melts to his body. So he like is the suit. So he starts like peeling bits of the metal of the suit off, and it's like just his blood and guts spilling out. But and then at the very end of it, he's like blood and metal. And he like gets Pepper Potts to like go into one. He's like go into it so we can live forever. I'm like, dude, holy the visuals for it are insane.
That sounds crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah.
Dr. Doom, put it simply, his thing is like crack a few eggs to make the omelet, right? Like, we have to kill 100 people and then I'll save society forever. You know, like he's like that.
That's almost exactly what it is.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, another. Okay, I'm just going through all the top 10 Doctor Doom moments.
Yeah.
Another comic moment I love is it's literally just Vince Von Doom. He's just walking down a hallway. Baby starts crying.
Okay.
Just a little baby starts crying. So he goes up to the baby, and he's like, oh, your baby must be crying because his face is all fucked up.
Yeah. Okay. Yep,
And then the lady's like, she's like, that's impossible. My baby's blind. So it's just his aura that is causing this child to cry.
The vibes are freaking off the charts.
The vibes are insane. The baby's like,
That's crazy.
like, hey, yo, yeah.
You probably saw like the Marvel stuff where it's like Kang was I saw a new article headline that was like Kang was the plan. They canceled it and moved it.
Yeah.
Well,
all of the so the Jonathan Majors, essentially, for those of you guys that don't know, there's a whole case where he, you know what, just Jacob, I want you to imagine this.
Okay, yep.
You just got what series? If you were to ever be in a movie or a TV show based off of something, what would you want to be in? Would you want to be in like the One Piece TV show or something?
That'd be cool. I probably would want to be in a Berserk live action series.
Okay, so you just got hired in to play a big part in the Berserk live action movie that they have coming out.
Yep.
And then you're getting $1 million for this role. This is your big break.
Okay.
You then go home and beat your girlfriend.
I'm method acting. I'm the villain. You're method acting. Frank Kang beats his wife.
It's because like that he was. Because he went on and had like an interview, and the interview was like sucking his dick. He was like, well, you know, Robert Downey Jr. got a second chance, and you know, all that, and it's like, well, there's a difference between a guy who got off of drugs, and
success story,
big success story, and then Iron Man being the first thing you come back to, versus beating a woman.
Dude, actually, I saw a freaking beating a woman.
Come here. Congrats, honey. You did it. You got the part. Come here, son of a bitch.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. is like perfect casting for Iron Man, because I swear I saw an Iron Man comic cover that's like, can one more drink and Tony Stark dies. Can he not, stay away from the alcohol?
Yeah.
Like it's literally like, that's RDJ right there. Boom.
Yep.
But yeah.
It's exactly it. Yeah. I love that. But, I'm perfectly fine with them going the Doom route.
Yeah.
I still think that a god tier way to open up the movie.
Yeah.
Literally open up with the room full of Kangs. Because at the end of the Ant-Man movie, there's a whole throne room full of Kangs. Dr. Doom pops up in that bitch, wipes them all out.
Yeah, dude, that'd be so sick. Dude. Like, all he has to do is like a monologue, then they like leave, and then the Kang's like, what the fuck? And then like Doombots show up or some crap.
Yeah. It's literally just Doombots. Like he's like, that's not important. I don't need to worry about it. Yeah, you guys go take care of it.
There's so many ways they could do it. That'd be so
That would be absolutely hype.
Yeah, that'd be insane. And then MODOK's there like...
his little ass is out. Oh, stop. Oh, God, I want to fucking kill myself.
I was explaining to Jory that freaking MODOK's ass is just out during the movie.
It's just...
Or no, Mason. I was explaining that to Mason.
Yeah, like they literally... If you guys haven't seen the hit movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, hey, you know what? I still stand by the fact that first Ant-Man is a great movie. Great movie. The next two, just absolutely fucking garbage. They decide that MODOK's just too silly, so we got to ride that dick out. So they he's just the guy from the first Ant-Man movie, but he's just a big CGI head, and they give him a tiny little slappable ass, and then they like dip him into some water, get him all lubed up before they put him in the suit. I don't understand.
Like, take the villain from the first one, make him MODOK. Like,
yeah, which is not how it happens. It's completely different. Literally, the Avengers PS4 game did it 20 times better. And I don't like that interpretation.
Yeah. Like it takes away from MODOK, and then also whoever the villain was in the first Ant-Man. I forgot. I don't even know.
The Yellow Jacket.
Oh, Yellow Jacket. Okay, yep.
It's just so stupid. And they have that stupid thing at the end where it's like, I'm not a dick. Because he has like a change of heart, then gets killed immediately.
Yeah. And then the ants take on Kang and kill him.
Yeah. Oh, my word.
Yeah.
But dudes, movie-wise, are there any movies or do you have
okay, I wanted to say one more thing with Marvel. I am very sussed out with Harrison Ford. I don't know if he's a good actor in his old age.
Yeah.
So I'm a little sussed out with that new Captain America movie. But we'll see.
It is very odd. It is very odd.
Because he's Red Hulk, I believe.
He is Red Hulk.
I mean, the trailer kind of makes it obvious, but they don't really show him transforming.
Yeah. Okay, so the original actor, the white-haired guy, the white-haired military guy, he was in Civil War. He was in the first Hulk movie. I forget his name off the top of my head. That actor died, like in real life.
Okay.
And so Harrison Ford was signed up to be his replacement, actually.
Okay.
So,
interesting.
and they kind of have like a tongue-in-cheek moment about it where like Falcon walks into the room and he's like, whoa, got to get used to that new look. I just imagine being the dead man's like widow. Like, it's like, Jesus, man.
Yeah, new look. See, I've seen that trailer, and then like it's like Falcon or Captain America or whatever the frick his name is. It's like, he's being manipulated. He doesn't even realize it. I'm like, why am I seeing this in the trailer? Why do I need to know that already? I should be trusting Harrison Ford when I'm watching this.
Dude,
it pisses me off.
Literally, and the Red Hulk thing. I understand that it's like, I don't think that needed to be a reveal to get butts in the seats.
Yeah.
Because the number one thing I'm seeing online is people are like, who's the Red Hulk? Why is there a Red Hulk? And I'm like, dude, you should have kept that for the movie. Because literally a week before the trailer even came out, there were all these news sources of like, oh yeah, they've confirmed the first time he turns Red Hulk is at the White House. And I'm like, why are you telling me that? Like, I don't want to know that until I'm watching it. So that way it's like, whoa, Red Hulk. Yeah. But even this, another thing that kind of weirds me out about it is that this movie was supposed to release
this year?
Like 4 months ago.
Oh,
yeah,
dang,
yeah, and it was delayed and got a shit ton of reshots because apparently the people that, because they do test shootings, apparently they hated it. Like, they did not like it. They were like, here's an extensive, massive note of things we don't like any of this. So they were like, all right. So they went back and redid it, which is good.
Yep.
But like at the same time, I'm like, do you have a plan? What's the idea here?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Interesting. I actually have two more things with movies.
Yes. Kraven the Hunter?
No, not Kraven the Hunter.
Okay.
People were pissed at Robert Downey Jr. becoming Dr. Doom. They should be pissed at that new movie, the superhero movie coming out, where The Rock is a superhero and Chris Evans is a normie human navigating that. I'm like, why is Chris Evans a superhero and The Rock's a normal guy?
Yeah.
Literally, you have Captain America casted as a normal guy. It's so stupid.
Dude, that's
people should be upset about that.
Yeah. With the J.K. Simmons.
Yep. And then also, second thing, did you hear the cast list for freaking the Superman movie?
No, I haven't. This is news to me. Yeah, well,
not cast list, but more like all the characters came out that are in the movie.
That are just in. I think I saw like one or two of them that were coming out. I did see there was some Martian Manhunter movie that was supposed to come out, and like the costume leaked for that. He was like really freaking buff, like way too buff for Martian Manhunter. Yeah, very odd.
Okay, so basically, Superman Legacy, the first Superman movie in the DCU, will have Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, Metamorpho, and Supergirl. So it's like, bro, like, do we need 5? And Supergirl, like, do we need all of them in the fucking Superman movie?
Dude, I really hope it's not going to be like and everyone gets the spotlight thing. If they're like in the background and it's a quick little, maybe when Superman's like a kid, maybe these heroes, some of them already exist. Obviously not Supergirl.
Yeah.
Like some of them already exist. Like, wow, look at that. I want to be that.
Dude,
that'd be fine.
Yeah. What if James Gunn can only make like squad movies, like the Suicide Squad and Guardians? Like, he needs Superman to be with like 4 other people at all times.
It's like he made the entire Superman movie, and then he was like, all right, all done. It's like 20 minutes. He's like, fuck, I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, well, no. Superman's boring as a character, so I won't even write about it.
Oh, man. Yeah, what other DC movies are even... Oh, Joker 2. Are you excited for that one?
Yeah, that one's going to be... Yeah, I'm excited, I guess.
Yep. I do... There was an article that came out, and I'm actually very much excited in terms of one fact, and it's the fact that they were like, this Harley Quinn is not going to be the spunky... whatever That's the past like 10 years of Harley Quinn has been. They're like, there's none of that.
Dude, Suicide Squad anime. This is probably the worst Harley Quinn I've seen.
Dude, you got to show me like a clip of that. So I refuse to watch it.
I showed you the best clip probably. Was it the piano car with the Joker?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, well, the Joker, he has to play piano to drive his car. Oh. And then like there's a scene where he parks it, then like, squeak, squeak, with the keys. I'm like, no one's driving off with their piano car. Like, how do you drive that?
Right. That should be a funny scene if someone tried to ride. They're like, oh, yeah, next car. What the? Trying to play it.
But yeah, the anime sucks so much balls. Dude. It's where the Joker's like, society. Hey, Harley, how do we rob that bank? We don't. We kill ourselves because it's pointless. That's why I love you, Harley. Harley, I'm singing on the roof.
I'm just so sick of the Joker and Harley Quinn in general. They're great characters. Great characters. Stop using them.
Dude.
Like in the Batman Caped Crusader, do you mind if I... Oh, have you seen all of it?
Well, no, I thought Caped Crusader, Harleen, I only seen like 3 episodes. Harleen, the episodes where Batman was in therapy, I was eating that shit up. I'm like, please stay in the therapist room.
Yes.
You're progressing, Bruce. Like, freaking, this is interesting. And then he left.
Yeah.
He's like, it's working. Thanks.
Wait, so what did you think about Harley Quinn?
I thought she was good. Yeah. I really liked her psychiatrist or therapist side thing. I heard later from nostalgia critics she eventually steals from rich men. Like that's her thing.
It's like a whole thing.
Which it would be more scary if it's like imagine if your therapist is gaslighting you and actually evil. But no, it has to be a rich men thing because rich people are evil.
Society, baby. But I want you to make a wild guess. So have you seen the final episode?
No.
Okay. I want you to make a wild, out there guess. I will give you $10 million if you get it wrong. Who do you think, after the credits roll, there's an end credit sequence where it shows the next character coming to the season 2? Who is it?
Dude.
I will give you $10 million if you get it wrong.
Let's see. Season 1 focused on Two-Face, and it was missing a very essential character. It was a Joker.
It's Joker, dude.
I'm pretty sure. Actually, I know how they ended. It went. Onomatopoeia went bang, wow, skadoosh, and then Joker's like, "That's right, boyo.
That's right, baby. Society."
Was it? It was actually the Joker.
No, yes, it's like some warehouse. And you hear this guy going, and then it's some scientist, and he's like, yes, my laugh serum is working. I'm like, bro, shut up. Stop. I don't care. Like, it's the same thing with the movie The Batman. I love the movie. Great movie.
Oh, yeah.
Final 5 minutes.
Dude.
I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah. Dude, if it's Joker for the Batman, that would be so unfortunate.
Like wasn't there literally a bit that we did on the podcast where we went through every single Batman villain?
I think we did.
Like a hot minute ago. There are so many.
We did actually,
that they keep using the same 5.
Yeah.
And I'm so sick of it. So I'm glad for back to the original thing. I'm glad for Joker 2.
Yep.
They were like, we're not doing that Harley Quinn, and I'm like, you know what? That's refreshing.
Yep. Yeah.
It's refreshing. I don't need another pudding. I love you, Joker.
Yeah. Literally.
Again, in the Suicide Squad, great.
Yep.
Fantastic. You know, I don't hate the character. I just hate how much it's used. They're just riding that puppy out like crazy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. The second Batman dude. Well, our friend Jory, he's obsessed with Bane at the moment.
Yep.
Deservedly, Bane's cool.
Yep.
They really dropped the ball with that third Batman movie with Bane. They could really make a cool Bane movie in the second one, or Clayface.
Oh, dude.
You know?
Yeah, like
breaking his back, like actually, like a threat showing up.
Yeah.
Instead of like break your back, throw you in a hole or whatever.
Dude, and like honestly, you know how Sony's doing the whole like everyone, you get a movie, you get a movie, you get a movie with all the Spider-Man villains.
Yeah.
I would honestly love that with Batman villains. Bane movie.
Yeah.
You know, Scarecrow movie, Poison Ivy, whatever. I would love to see all of them.
I wonder if the Penguin show's like a radar thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this was successful.
It is a radar thing. I was surprised to find out that Jory, our fellow Batman fan, is not interested in the Penguin TV
he's
show.
not. No, I just figured it's like reading a Penguin comic. Like, I'll watch a TV show. You know?
Yeah. I just figured it's going to be kind of like a Sopranos meets Batman thing or something like that. So I'll watch it for sure.
Yep.
But I would love that. But Kraven the Hunter, what are you thinking about that?
Dude, Kraven? When's that even coming out?
Comes out in December.
I guess I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
One thing, I've been very skeptical the entire time about it, but I will say one thing that does kind of give me like, okay, I'm down for it, because I saw the new trailer.
Yeah.
They went full rated R with it. So
that is hype.
Yeah, like he got like a bear trap and he like clamped the guy's head and his head was split in half.
Okay.
In the bear trap. I was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
okay. And apparently the higher ups at Sony were like, we did not like the first draft of this movie, because this movie was supposed to come out literally last year in December.
Oh yeah.
So it took an extra year, and they were like, we are so proud of this movie. We're putting it up for nominations. We're putting the big bucks on it.
Okay.
I'm like, dang, Madam Web did not get that treatment, dude. Which is understandable.
What if it's like a 3 hour long movie and it's like 2 hours and 30 minutes of a Kraven movie? Then Venom shows up, bites his head off, and it's a copy of Spider-Man.
It's just the exact same thing all of a sudden. And then it's just like it's like just cutscenes from Spider-Man 2.
Cutscenes. I would be there actually. Like the helicopter scene with Venom with wings.
Oh, dude, I'd be there for it by the end. Like, what'd you think of the Kraven movie? The what?
Kraven? Who? Yeah.
Who is that?
That's how I remember the Spider-Man game. I'm like, oh yeah, like you're listening to like Kraven's family, brother, I'm dying of cancer or something, and then I'm like, oh, Venom's a thing, and I forgot about the cancer plot line.
Dude,
everything.
Yeah. But also, have you seen what the Rhino looks like? Because the Rhino makes an appearance in the trailer. Let me pull it up for you, because remember, the last time we've seen the Rhino was in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's the Russian guy at the end of the movie where it goes, come in, Spider-Man.
By the way, the original Hulk that came out in 2003 also does there's a evil jungle gang that's like holding up some researchers and Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
And then it like cuts to credits when he's about to turn into the Hulk and the fight's about to go down. So basically, the Incredible Hulk from 2003 is like Amazing Spider-Man 2 with the Rhino.
Oh,
and it freaking triggered me,
dude!
I was upset.
Dude, we got to watch the Incredible Hulk then too, because I'm surprised. I could have sworn that was the one where we see Hulk's little ass.
No, this is the one where he's like running and he looks like a Minecraft character.
God, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, here's what, and I'll put it up in here. So there's two shots. It's very quick in the trailer. This is the first shot of what the Rhino looks like. So in this one, it's a dude and he takes a serum and he actually gets Rhino's skin. So, and then this is the second one. This one's got some people up in arms a little bit.
Interesting. Okay.
Mostly because of the facial region.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think overall?
With the Rhino, I guess it's cool to see the Sinister Six slowly coming to life on the big screen, but also I don't know the face. Yeah, I don't know.
Because normally it's like this, where it's like it's more of a suit, and then you got like the normal face in there or whatever. Oh, that's cursed.
That's horrible. Basically, it's just like a rhino, and then where its nose is, it's like a face.
I'll screenshot that. I'll put that in. Well, that's terrifying. If it was that, I would not watch the movie. I'd be afraid of getting nightmares.
But guys, I think we should start wrapping up the podcast.
Yes.
Please leave questions in the comments below. We'll answer them if you comment.
Yeah, and let us know what you guys, if you guys have anything that you're curious about, our opinion of any movies, games, TV shows. Leave that comment down below and sub for, all the episodes coming out. We are back in business, baby.
Back in business, guys. Bi-weekly podcasts, 2 a month. We gaming out here.
Hey, yo,
Stay tuned.
we got this. And
Yes.
yeah, it's going to be like, I think this podcast is going to be like, after editing, probably like 2.5 hours. So there's some juicy content here, guys.
Yeah, yep.
Well, yeah, we'll see you guys then. Check out Grant Guy if you want to see my reviews. Jacob's on there every now and then.
Yep.
So,
And
guys.
Jacob's Gaming Adventure.
Jacob's Gaming Adventure.
If you want to see me rate anime girls from like 2 years ago.
Dude,
I rewatched that the other day, and then I'm like, and my past self was like, design, lowly, gross, bottom tier. I'm like, I'm based.
Yeah, based. Ava would like to message you, dude.
yeah. Then, guys, check out all that, and then comment below. Do you want Team Attack back, guys? Let us know.
Very
We'll see
true.
you guys
And
later.
guys, get the hell out of here.
Get the fuck out. That's like our outro.